as a for other people to buy games in other ways.
All right, so we're here and we gaming.
So they're gonna have a third party person do that. The last thing they're gonna have to do is, the last thing they may do is they're gonna have their own team, right? Make a device that's not named after Xbox, named after Microsoft. Have all their Xbox games on that device, be it a handheld device.
So I'm gaming. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing Runescape. I'm talking to the fisherman right now, but I do have a task, child. I have got to get this little boy his ball. Last time I went in there, I got killed in the shed by a chicken. So I need to level up, max up, and that is what I'm going to be doing today. Whether I have to go through and complete an entire skill, y'all, if somebody comes in here and watches me and is watching me, look at this. Why does this keep doing that? Join my Patreon to show your support. How do I get this to stop doing that? Join my Patreon. Okay, that is not okay.
Companies will have to change certain things, get rid of a name brand. Xbox brand is a bad brand to have behind you. It does not have the Game Pass ruined the name of Xbox, right? Phil Spencer just fucking destroyed Xbox, and they have to get rid of that name. And they're gonna have to use Microsoft's name, or they're gonna have to come up with a new name. But there's going to be something. Most likely, it's going to be Microsoft because it's Microsoft Studios. That's what Phil Spencer's in front of. Matt Booty has been moved over. You got Sarah Bond, which is partially what the topic of the documentary is. I'll reveal what that is, but it's pretty fucked up what Microsoft is doing with Sarah Bond. And yeah, man, it's going to turn into, it's going to be ugly this next week coming up. It's going to be ugly, but at the same time, they're gonna talk to you in a way to where it's inspiring, to where it's like, okay, this is where Xbox has to go, to try to give their people, their influencers, something to push
These
on.
little things
So I
for
believe
Facebook.
my main thing is I believe there's going to be another device,
I don't like that.
right? That's going to be made by a third
I have
party
to
partner
change
that
that.
Sony has already agreed to. Like I said, Sony is in the middle of this. Nintendo is in the middle of this as well. And if these games are going to come to PlayStation and Nintendo, it has to be on their terms. Whether you like that or not, I don't know, but it has to be on their terms.
Oh, you glitching?
And I guarantee you, one of the terms is the Xbox brand needs to go.
Oh,
you need to have a brandless device. And if it's just Microsoft or Microsoft device, people do not like weigh Microsoft as a company with consoles. They weigh Xbox as a company of consoles, and Microsoft is just the owner of Xbox. I believe that they
low minimum.
More than likely,
let's take it to minimum.
Device where it's going to
we don't have time for the glitches.
Device that Microsoft is going to want their games to be on, and probably will help them build this thing so they can have something that they're not in competition themselves with Sony, but this third-party brand will be in competition with Sony.
Don't join my Patreon.
That's why I say
where is this coming
Sega,
from?
It may not be Sega. They're going to need somebody. If they do a third-party thing, it's going to have to be some kind of name behind it, because you can't just come up with. Console gamers are real fickle, bro. If you come up with something and you're not saying, oh, this isn't us, this is some third party, that third party gonna have to have a name behind it. I'm sorry, it just is. It has to be an Apple, Google, fucking Sega, fucking somebody, Rockstar, I don't fucking know. Somebody. But it has to be somebody with a gaming name behind it. So that's what's going to happen next week. That's my prediction on what's going to happen next week, only because I've seen so much of it happening. I see it going through, and I see that there's going to have to be something. It's going to be one of those three things. And all three scenarios include the death of Xbox, the brand and console itself. Xbox just can't exist anymore. Whether you like that or not, I don't know. But it just can't exist anymore. We've been telling you niggas to shut the fuck up and listen for so long, and you didn't listen. And now here we are. We are here where this thing is at, and this is where it's going to be at. they're gonna have to bite on them.
So we have the graphics on minimum, y'all.
Accept the fact.
Because
Xbox fans, you're gonna have to accept the fact that Xbox is a dead platform.
We're not dealing with the glitcheroo today. Come over here, girl. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Look, it is what it is. Once I get a better.
So you're gonna go to wherever this new platform is, whether it's a Surface or whatever the fuck it's gonna be. But I guarantee you, they're gonna push and push.
Then I'll turn the graphics
on you to try to normalize cloud gaming, and it's not gonna work. So I don't think console gamers just want cloud gaming. PC gamers definitely don't want cloud gaming because they built their own rigs. Why would they build their own rig to fucking cloud game for? So that's what that's going to be. That's what I believe it's going to be, and we'll see if I'm wrong or right. I've heard fucking got Xbox guys in my fucking DM telling me that it's going to be, oh, it's not going to be what you think. And it's, okay, well, we'll see, bro. Whether or not what it is, it's going to be a business change. You do not throw a business meeting or something that you can just say in a tweet. You can just say in a tweet that, you know, we're going to put Hi-Fi Rush on PlayStation. You can say that fucking shit in a tweet. You can deny it. It's going to happen in a tweet. Feel that neither. What's going to happen is it's going to be more than Hi-Fi Rush. It's going to be fucking everything that they can put on PlayStation, bro. And I don't know when this stuff is going to come out, but this stuff is going to happen. And when it does happen, it's going to be fucking ugly, bro. So prepare yourself. This isn't me console war. This is me helping y'all out and telling the truth. Xbox, as you know it, is dead. Xbox, as you know it, lost.
So right now, I am looking for the boy.
This plan was something that's been being planned for the longest, and I called it a long time ago. Everything that you've dealt with, from backwards compatibility to fucking Game Pass, has been nothing but Horizon 2. That's the transition of you finding less and less reasons to own your Xbox. The day that they fucking did the fucking putting Quantum Break on PC day and date and started putting all their games on day and date was literally them giving Xbox a reason to not exist in people's lives. And this is the ultimate one. The ultimate one is putting it on PlayStation and Nintendo and making it to where the Xbox is unnecessary to have. And regardless of you like it or not, a lot of these Xbox dudes already own a PlayStation.
All right.
And if you don't, you can get one, or you can get a Nintendo Switch, or you can use your phone, or you can use a PC. Microsoft doesn't care because they are out of the hardware business. They are in the software business. And even if you, even though you own software with them, even if you just quit Xbox altogether, they don't care. They already got your fucking money. They are looking for new customers on platforms that are bigger and better than the Xbox was. And whether you like that or not, every single platform in gaming is bigger and better than Xbox. Get that shit through your head. It's not bigger than PlayStation, not bigger than Nintendo, not bigger than...
I don't like the fact that Xbox as a company, or Microsoft, I don't know who to point the blame at because I'm new in this. I don't like the fact that they get to make away with all those people. Let me see when the last Xbox created. Nobody's talking about that year. Nobody's talking about they just put out a console. In 2020, and then 2, 3, 4 years later, all of a sudden, like, people just spent money. How can they do this? This isn't fair. People just spent money on these things. And then you have to continue to keep spending money because the gaming companies and the consoles aren't working together in the benefit of the consumer. So the entire business model is garbage. But they get to make off with all these people's money who just bought a console from them. And the people didn't even get the use out of it. They've been complaining. And then other people who are on different consoles, they haven't been complaining as much. Right? The whole console war is because people who are on better consoles are aggravated at the Xbox for expecting so little. That's what the whole thing is. They're spending the whole time trying to get them to come along into being treated with respect.
you're having fun with them. And if you do that and help them market their games, even though they're bad, they will be happy. The problem with that is that people aren't falling for that shit. Gamers are smart, bro. Whether they like it or not, they hate the fact that gamers are smart. Gamers were dumb. They would fall for all of the bullshit that they do with Metacritic and with fucking other Xbox fanboys with Xbox fanboy channels. We would fall for that. But there's nobody that's going to tell a real gamer that Starfield is that shit. There's no one there that's going to fucking tell you that, bro.
I'm lost.
Nobody's going to tell you that this is the best
know where to start.
created, or that this is the best Gears 4 and 5 are so fucking fast. Nobody's going to, anybody who really played these games ain't going to fucking be convinced by this. And they try to utilize people to do that. They try to utilize the internet in order to help push a platform that they didn't give a fuck about, bro. And it is what it is. You dumbass niggas get to fall for the shit. I'm glad that you're fucking hurt because I've been trying to tell you fuck niggas, and you niggas trying to tell me that I'm fanboying. Well, enjoy being an Xbox fanboy, if that's what that is. If not caring about the brand as being an Xbox fanboy, and why do you care whether or not they shut it the fuck down? Period. At the end of the day, Satya Nadella told Phil Spencer they need to make this much motherfucking money, and if it don't, then we need to go to Plan motherfucking C. And they went to Plan C. In the past 10 years, they have given Phil Spencer fucking 2 motherfucking promotions, bro, and was failing at Xbox, failing at gaming the entire time. And you wonder why they fucking gave him a fucking raise. You wonder why they fucking gave him a promotion, and it's because he was doing the exact job he came in to do.
I was just gonna say, yeah, that's why, of course. It's because he's doing what they want.
Destroyed the Xbox. He destroyed third-party sales. He destroyed first-party sales.
Why would they pay him? But doesn't it take more than just the Xbox company to give him that reward? Or they just sold it as,
the snuff. And then even
Valiant.
Fucking a game that was good in Forza Horizon 5, he went and cut that shit short because he put out fucking Halo, the game that people really wanted, and it still wasn't up to snuff, my nigga. It just like every fucking single time, every good game got canceled. And now look at Activision. They're fucking canceling games. They're fucking cutting people out. They're fucking reducing something that was already fucking a success. Like months after buying them, 2 months after buying them, you're fucking cutting people and don't even know.
And how long? Like, why did they let this go on? Why did the consumers let it go on like this? Just like with politics, the people let it go on and on and on, and now look.
So this is, like I said, they are destroying the console, and you are helping them do it.
Okay, water.
So
okay.
it's not the time to
I don't
cry.
understand
it's the time
these.
to fucking stand
How
up.
can I skill up? I can't skill up beyond
because
this.
Next week they're gonna tell you that it's done. They've made up their mind, and there's nothing that none of you can say about it. Nothing that none of you can do about it. All you can do is just sit back and
all
watch,
of these
and
are
that's it. You think this is gonna be some kind of
maxed out? So what's going on? What am I supposed to do?
Big time motherfucking show. They just had a show, right? They just fucking had a show of the games that they're coming out with this year. They already fucking had a show. Crazy part is those games might also come to PlayStation as well. And I don't know, bro. It is what it is. That's at least my take on it. My take on it is it's over for Xbox. The console is dead. The brand is dead. They're gonna get rid of the Xbox brand and rename it something. Most likely Microsoft something. So, and they have to do this in order to make more money because Sony isn't having it any other way. Nintendo isn't having it any other way. And we'll see exactly how this shit plays.
Is there a combat skill over here?
And then once it happens, it happens. So we'll see. I don't know what people said Monday. I'm not sure. I think it's going to be a Tuesday, Wednesday.
Is this game
especially
pay to win?
Like this, you don't want to. I mean, probably won't be a Monday. It'll probably be a Tuesday or Wednesday. But it's just a plan. They're just finishing up their fucking deals they're doing with PlayStation. They're finishing up the deals doing with Nintendo and Nvidia and all that good shit. Because they're going to have to find more places for their library to be. And whether you like it or not, there are more PlayStation players and Nintendo players than there are Xbox players. And if you guys aren't going to follow them, they have plenty of players to put their games in front of. But by not having an Xbox, Xbox has always been.
I'm lost now. I'm gonna have to go to the internet, which I just don't like it. But
stopping Xbox and Microsoft from being
I don't have a choice.
Console. whether you like it or not. It's the
Player
console
management.
that's stopping them because ultimately they want to be a third party conglomerate. That's what they fucking want to be. They feel that cloud, they feel that services. That Plan C is fucking being a third party developer. And if you gotta be that, you gotta be that. So you buy these big ass third party publishers, and you have these publishers make their third party games that they normally been doing except with a smaller staff because you laid everybody off. Here's what it is, man. You say that's funny. I don't know, in a funny video too much, but I'm not really trying to be funny. I mean, I'm not trying to make this part of the documentary because the documentary is gonna be deeper than this. It really goes to show what Microsoft is and how Microsoft really handles business and what's really going on. But before this week is up, I want to give y'all my prediction, and those are my 3 predictions. My main prediction is Xbox, the console itself, is gone, and they're gonna have to figure out a way to make money because they spent $100 billion and they want to make that $100 billion back. It is what it is. Other than that, though, my niggas, I'm out, man. Just wanted to put that shit out there so when it does happen, you motherfuckers can sit there and say that you can't sit there and say I ain't called it. I know I called it plenty of times the exact same way, almost the exact same way, but it's whatever. It's King Dress Gamer. I just right on that. Subscribe. You know what time it is, my nigga. Holla at y'all niggas later, man. See y'all this week. I'm out.
That was Thrash going on and on about how he was correct and how nobody listened to him because the gaming community is basically, he didn't say it, racist, but it's not racist, right? People watch people who are like them. That's it. That's all. It's just natural. It's just like dating.
They're not losing money on software because they have Call of Duty. Call of Duty is on every platform.
What is this? Call of Shame. Cheaters and Warzone.
Oh, Xbox.
Now you have to talk about
it. Talk about the Xbox. I would have talked about this yesterday. I didn't have time. So, basically, there have been rumors that Xbox could be potentially no longer doing first-party games and instead publishing as just whatever the fuck and discontinuing Xbox, or at least making it a much more minor thing. Following media reports claiming that first-party Xbox games could soon start appearing on PlayStation. Oh my fucking God. Can you imagine them allowing their video games to be on the PlayStation?
The PlayStation?
What the
How old
fuck?
are you, boy?
Oh my God. This would be horrible, right, guys? I mean, geez.
It was a bad business model.
Microsoft is even considering bringing years of...
Just even considering the tension of longevity between competitors, not literally it says, okay, you know what? No, we're going to have these exclusives at the detriment of the fun that the consumers could be having. And so, no, you can't play it on that. These games, some games, you got to have both consoles or, a PC or some shit like that. Or, you have to go without. That is directly against some of the core fundamentals of fun in being a consumer. Because now you have to pick and choose and go through what you want. Meanwhile, either way it goes, the companies are going to make money. The business model, thinking outside of the box, was to split the profit somehow, but using your ingenuity and your brain in order to still be able to thrive in competition. Instead of putting everything in these strict boxes just because of legacy and just because of legacy in how they do things.
For franchise to PlayStation. Hi-Fi Rush and Indiana Jones could be released to PlayStation. The company will share details about its vision for the future of Xbox next week. Yeah, and so the Xbox Andes have gotten so... their feelings have been hurt by this so much that Phil Spencer himself has had to come out and he's going to be doing like an emergency press conference because all of the Starfield copium addicts are thinking to themselves, wait a minute, if this game's on PlayStation 2, PlayStation as well, like, why do I even still have to defend it? Like, what's my whole life? What's my whole last year of my life been for?
Last year,
Starfield by defending Xbox through proxy.
No, last 4 years.
Consoles in 2024. Here's what my perspective is on this. This is the
last 4 years, because it was released 4 years ago. Let's talk about the most latest release. What are these people supposed to do? I am not happy about what Xbox did to the Xbox. It's not okay. None of it is okay. Regardless of how naive the Xbox are or whatever.
Thing to get mad about that I've ever heard of. This is fucking embarrassing.
They still put energy into it. He's speaking
this time, execution, credibility, and connection with previously made statements and moving towards fans.
He's speaking to after the fact, right? This is all after the fact. Like he hasn't
family,
been there.
you probably need to hear this. I'm staying off Twitter for the rest of the day. I need to process this.
Morning, Twitterverse. Seems like these rumors are true. Reached out this morning to a couple of people who are in the know. It seems like these rumors are true. It does seem like Starfield is going to PlayStation. It does seem like the conversations about Indiana Jones. This seems like it's true. The people I'm talking to would know, and yeah, I initially woke up this morning and was like, dude, everyone calm down, this is a rumor, but it's I think this is true, guys. So it means a lot of things, right? There's a lot of aspects. I'm still processing this. They're the best.
All right, so I don't know why. I don't know why this is impossible, right?
Or their Xbox Series XX or whatever the hell they're going to call it.
If I close Steam, will it close my game?
Piece of hardware to say, hey, yeah, you can play these games over here.
Yes, it does close the game.
Powerful place to play them. Conversely, if PlayStation launches a Pro,
because I think Steam is what's slowing down my game. Having the client open.
That's a
like, look at that glitch. It was gone. The glitch was gone before. Now it's back, but that's okay. We're gonna play on through. There we go. All right, so let's see. Let's go back over here.
How is this real?
It says I'm supposed to.
So as I said, I'm still processing this. I'm on my first morning coffee. But if this is true, I think it's a massive misstep. I think as a fan and a supporter of the brand for 20 years, I put hundreds of thousands of dollars into this brand over time.
You just buy a PlayStation.
How the hell did he get? How do I get my skills up like that?
You need to stop.
Mine's.
You need this needs to stop.
I'm gonna get some clarity on what's
No, you should have been telling them the whole time. Absolutely not. I don't think it needs to stop. You should have been telling them to the whole time instead of that laissez-faire, that attitude. He got like a lazy liberal type attitude going on. And you contributed to this, Asmongold. You contributed to the mindset. Right? Nobody would in their right mind would call you a thought leader, but it's a lot of things that go without being said on the planet.
I guess me, I'm not going to freak out about anything. It's good to speculate, have the conversations, but just hold the line, man. Hold that line until we know what's going on. Don't lose your shit over. It's not a rumor. It is a rumor, but I'm pretty sure it's a true rumor. But we don't know all the facets, all the ins and outs. And
so Slayer, I should go to Slayer?
So everyone just chill fuck out. Wait and see what the leadership has to say. And then we'll go from there. Hey, at the end of the day, man, it's video games. It saves your life. All right? So let's chill out. Peace.
No, he's right about that. Why is it that we have 38-year-old men going to war with each other over which bootleg PC is better. How is this REM? This is insane. The PlayStation 5 is great. The Xbox back in the day was great. The 360 was great. The PS4 was great. How can you possibly attach yourself? Like, I don't understand why you would want this. Like, if Nintendo came out yesterday.
Here's my thing. I'm looking for how to skill up here. I can't tell. Look at these skills over here. They're low. There's like 5-5 attack, 12-12 constitution, 8-8 mining, 5-5 strength. What? I don't get it. How to go beyond 5-5 strength in RS3. I'm not up there to 99. Right, I'm sitting back here playing by myself, and I'm using Google. So, you guys, not much has changed since the Stone Age, when people used to live a million miles apart. I'm literally at the internet, and I know it's 99% input, but I'm sure I'm not going to find an answer because I've been looking around RuneScape before. I'm not going to find a direct answer on how to get over because they don't cater to the actual true beginners. All of the resources on the RuneScape how-to files on the internet cater to, and it's under assumed membership, assumed 55 skill levels, right? RS3 skill max at 5 Reddit. Yeah, did you see that? It says, why does everyone assume that you're maxed in RS3? Like, literally, like, how do I get beyond this box? Is that what this stream going to be about? Me asking into the wind how to get beyond this 5-5 here? Wait, what's that? Mining and attack. It says 5-5. It's maxed at 5-5. We are still living in the Stone Age, you guys, and that's the truth of the matter, right? Oil salesman, Xbox. Anyway, so yeah, how do I do this? Hey, I mean. Maxed. Okay, whatever. RS3 time to max. RS3 max. I mean, it's over here. It says 5-5. I can't beat that chicken in the shed with my skills. How do I get beyond this? I see the problem now. I just figured it out. These numbers are not big like other people's numbers. There is no parameter. It says 6-6 here for prayer. Max that out. Okay, so these are max. Okay. What is this called? Low tier max? Let's see if they recognize that in the internet. Okay, maybe it's called low level. anyway, in the meantime, I need to go fight. What did they say in the beginning? While I'm doing this, I really do want to get something up here. So I'm going to go try to fight in, I don't feel like slaughtering cows all day. Like, I know that's a thing. Where is it? How to level up my combat. They said, let me see one more. Go to Lumbridge, kill cows repeatedly. Once you leveled up moderately, so it's called leveling. I mean, just real quick. It's called leveled up moderate. I'm going to the exchange and ask somebody. Yeah, let's do that. Or I can go over here. Well, no, they're busy. Let's go to the exchange. I think it's over here somewhere. There it is right there. Okay. Let's see how this gonna turn out. Last time I went there, somebody helped me. Oh. You are here. I thought I had a marker over there. I mean, a thingy. I have a hard time around those walls. Let's see what Asmongold is saying. Sure.
Or tomorrow, I mean, or preferably yesterday. And they said, guys, we're publishing all of our titles on Game Pass and on PlayStation tomorrow. I would say, fuck yes. For a reason that thing it like kind of better. Listen, the new Xbox and the new PlayStation, they're not really that much different as far as I know.
They're not?
They're about the fucking same. Like, what are we talking about here? It's the same thing. Yeah, it is. Now, the Switch sucks. Yeah, it definitely sucks. But that's
I
just
thought this was
Nintendo,
the
right? What do you
exchange.
expect? They've been doing that ever since GameCube. And so anyway,
it is.
64, it was named after how good it was. Not anymore. We don't do that anymore. This is unbelievable that there are Xbox Andes out there.
I don't like the fact
thing about it.
that this is ridiculous. Why are you turning it on the Xbox boys? Yo, that's not fair. That is not fair. Just because they've been on shilling, that doesn't make them bad people. When it comes to the company, they supported that company. They were there. And to be honest, the brand was bigger than PlayStation when it comes to touting and talking about it and what people talk about. And let's be real, when you go into people's homes and houses and stuff, hello, like, let's be real. Come on, you guys. Let's be real. And don't you think like that is displacement? You're displacing the bullshit that Xbox has. Where's the exchange? I thought I was there. This is not the exchange. What the hell is this? How are they putting the blame on the Xbox people? I can't get with that. Here, over here. Come over here. The exchange is over here somehow. But anyway, yeah, no, it's not okay to put the blame on the Xbox people. That is so It's not their fault. It's generally the consumer's fault for letting companies rake them over the coals. Yes, generally it is. But in this particular situation, nobody's acknowledging how all those people just bought Xbox games. And I understand that they steal from Xbox and all this other stuff like that. But they claim to be a company who these people can look to for the future. People bought those Xboxes based on the future. Every single bragging point that those children had was about what Xbox was promising for the future. And before am I crazy? Before they deliver on the promises that they were giving to the people, they're pulling out the Xbox. Don't I have this? Do I have that wrong? Because that's what I see. That's the biggest crime here. Asmongold with his lackadaisical, like, come on, bro. Hello. I'm starting to consider all of these people.
PlayStation players don't
generally trolls. And what is trolling? Trolling is that point between, and we all came across that. We all as humans come across the decision of whether we want to be trolls for the rest of our life or we want to get down with real people. And people outwardly choose troll. It's that part right there in between 15, 16, 10 years old and stuff like that. Childish humor behind the teacher's back. Does the teacher get it? And that's troll land. And so they choose to build communities off that, become thought leaders. And I'm not mad at that. But it doesn't matter how many followers and stuff like that you have. You're still just a troll who sits on their hands and kind of, soothe people into not taking action, right? So you get on to your favorite streamer who streams games and talks, right? And based off of the things that they say, and if you are in line with the things that they say, they kind of influence what you think and how you do things, right? And so, in the streamer community, it seemed like to me, they have called and cuckolded the people into not holding the companies accountable. And I'm not talking about the branded streamers who we know have, company money and get paid to shill. I'm not talking about the paid shillers. I'm talking about the Asmongold of the streamer talk community. They are the ones that have called people, as opposed to being a direct opposite of the paid shiller, the paid branded shiller. All we have is King Thrash as an outward example. And now some other channels are starting to come up and make it big by actually not being a part of the laissez-faire people with the Asmongold and the Uber Xbot or, PlayStation fanboy. We have others coming out, right? Who are speaking the truth. And I'm just saying, nobody's talking about how wrong the company did the customers. They did a rug pull. It's 4 years, right, since the last Xbox. That's still a rug pull because all of Phil Spencer's and the rest of them talking points, they were insinuating things about the future. People invested in Xbox based on the future potential of the things they said they will be coming out with that goes along with the Xbox. And for the past 2 or 3 years, that is what these people have been touting. It's not the typical liberal blame the people this time. It's just not the same. Somehow, for me personally, it's not the same.
Who cares?
He's a PC gamer.
Who cares? I don't care. Like,
you don't care, but people care.
what?
You say, who cares, right?
Why would I-
Well, that's where you have to have self-awareness. If a billion people care and you don't, you're the fucking weirdo. You're laughing at them, but they all agree on a thing. So you're the one that gets fired. Right? That's how it is on the job, right? Doesn't matter who's wrong. It matters who, yeah, well, she might have stole your lunch, but you should have never, blah, 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 blah. You're the one that's fired. So you're the one that's on the outside, the outcast. And, and these are the moments that I'm talking about where they influence people. A lot of people will go and sit down with their frontal cortex open. So whatever he has to say, they care. And then they come to you with your lazy, dirty boy charisma and chip away at their caring. So now they're not going to hold the companies accountable when they were dead ass wrong. And you're saying who cares? It must be sarcasm, right? It is a question that doesn't need an answer. That's how you're coming at it. Because why is it so big and why are so many people talking about it if they shouldn't care? Should and shouldn't should only come into play once it happens. So if a billion people care, then they should care. You don't get to dictate what people should care about or not. They already care. You can't undo that. Why can't we speak to that? Instead of trying to shame them out of caring. And why don't you talk to the companies?
Care about this. I don't care who's
People
buying.
have been-
I just want to play the fucking game. Like,
people have been caring for years, and he don't play the same game, y'all. He play a lot of games, but he don't play the same games that most of us play.
dude, it's like Starfield opened me up to realizing that there is an entire genre of people out there that I didn't even know existed. Maybe you just don't get it.
Exactly, there it is. He didn't
You're
even know.
loyal to no piece of plastic besides the one that lets you watch 4K videos for 4 hours a day. If it's kind of like if WoW shut down, just play another MMO. No, it's not like if WoW shut down. It's like if WoW said they're going to be releasing the game on Steam, or they're going to be releasing WoW on consoles. And if they said that, I'd be like, yes, this is great. More people can play my game.
Y'all see me in the chat?
They're not. It's not like Microsoft isn't saying we're deleting Master Chief. There's gonna be no more Gears of War. They're not saying
Y'all
this.
see me in the chat over here on RuneScape? Y'all see me? Let me see if you throw me any fat. They have fat on here? Help! What is that lock? I don't know what that lock is. Are they locking my plat thing here? And that's why I don't like keyboards. That's why I don't like playing with keyboards. Right? Who has time for that? I'm telling them, help! Help! You see me? That's me right there. In the fatigues. Oh, there's somebody right there. Why is he standing next to me? Is he going to scam me and steal from me? I don't know. I've been watching too many. I love this game. But how do I know this is... Who is this? Help me. How? Hello, young. Okay, I have somebody talking to me. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. How do I talk to him? Choose option. Oh my God, bitch. I can't. I have to copy his name and put it in there. He's probably not going to want to talk to me to see how low I am. On cows? Somebody's helping me. And he said, everyone thinks it's sus. What the hell? Wait a minute. He's talking to everybody. I will help one person. What? What? Oh my God. I can't talk to him. I have to type in his name. How do you? I thought I could click on his name and talk to him. Add me, Beastus. Well, this is terrible. Let's see. I'm saying maybe I should just make this bigger. The Forlorn, such a dumb name. Okay. Young Su Shi. Okay. Young Su Shi. If I go to cows, will it go past 5 in combat? Let's see if he answers. What? Is he answering me? He said he did it before. Oh, hell no. I got to go to somebody else. He's too busy. You did the World Wakes Quest? You talking to me? He's too busy. We got to go somewhere else, you guys. We don't have time for this. I love this game, y'all. I'm just laughing my ass off right now. I'm just laughing. I fucking love this game. Okay, let's go stand over here. Or let me see. I see Young Sushi. He's right there. That is Young Sushi. So let's see here. Let me go. I'm gonna go because he's too busy. We just social clan. A social clan. I want to join. I don't want to join somebody. I mean, I think his name is trolling. So I don't think I want to join somebody with a name like Young Sushi. I think he's trolling. Okay, let me go over here. You know what? This needs to go down. How do I get this down? Get this off of my screen. This is ridiculous. Nah, you had your chance. Trade me. Hell. Okay, here we go. Nah, okay. Yes. I'm talking to these people. I'm saying help. Can y'all see that? Y'all probably can't see it. Oh, are you talking to me, Young Shu? He said, I just told you how. Are you talking to me, Young Sue? So many people talking, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I couldn't care less about 10 million myself. Don't mind if I do. Does he see my thing? No, he's not talking. Young 2 wishes to trade with me. Where is he? How do I do it? I don't know. I forgot, y'all. Okay, what is he trying to trade with me with? Let me put in my code. I hope he don't scam me. I got it wrong. Trade? What is this? How much you want? Wealth transfer has 27 free inter. Oh my God, what do I do? How do I do this? What am I supposed to do? Is this my stuff? This his stuff? I think oh my God. He's helping me. Oops, y'all can't see. He giving me a suit. Y'all, if I buy this suit, let me see. Accept. I have the money. I just don't want to spend too much. Wealth transfer. Oh my God. It said decline the trade. Oh. Come back with the teardrop. Check. How you do the teardrop? But I gotta hop off a bit. No, I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna say. Oh, here we go right here. Okay, so let's do it. Trade. Here. Oops. Here. It says your offer. Oh, my offer here. 10,000. What? You have moved 10,000. Okay, so what do I do now? So do I trade? Oh my God! Why does it keep going away, bro? I don't know how to do this. What? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't have 10 billion coins. There is no way to reverse a trade. Bronze. I don't have 1 million coins. I don't know how to do this. sorry. I'm sorry for yelling, y'all. You know what? It's okay. I've traded here before. If I did it wrong, I'll trade with somebody else. Let me go check my inventory. Who do I talk to here? Let's go see what I got. No, where's my backpack? I know how to do that. I have it. Oh no, we going right over there to go slay that chicken. Let's go. And okay, you know what? If I don't know how to slay the chicken, that's fine, you guys. I'm just gonna skill up. But I want to get the boy the ball. That would be great. I know. I'm putting the cart before the horse. Actually, no, I'm gonna do what they told me. They said go slay some cows. So where is that? Oh, let me tell him thank you. Thank you, Young Sue Child. I forgot his name, child. You shall not be forgotten. Twinkle, twinkle, star, twinkle, dollar bills. There we go. Now, okay, so over here, map. We're getting out of here, guys. Let's get out of the exchange. Believe it or not, that's the bad side of the tracks. Oh, now let's see. Where is the cow slaying? I want to go to the bigger field. I don't like slaying cows in town. So let's see if I can find it over here. Let's see what Asma's saying. You're probably just still making fun of Xbox people. I don't agree. You don't have to like PlayStation. I mean, to say that they're wrong. Xbox is wrong for what they did. Okay, now where are the cows? I'm sure it's just not easy to see over here. It's just not easy to see. Yeah. And I have this thing where the map don't have no labels on this thing. Are those cows and chickens? There's some field. I'm gonna assume by food. It's probably over here. Let's go here. We got a marker there. Trafalgar!
Xbox could be potentially no longer doing first-party games and instead publishing as just whatever the fuck and discontinuing Xbox, or at least making it a much more minor thing. Following media reports claiming that first-party Xbox games could soon start appearing on PlayStation. Oh my fucking god. Can you imagine them allowing their video games to be on the PlayStation?
Oh, we was already past this.
What the fuck? Oh my god.
No. We were way up here somewhere.
All right, but I'm not really going to, I'm not going to give a fuck about that. Standby. Yes, standby. There it is. It wasn't connecting with standby. Oh, fuck. Sony PlayStation. We don't do that here. And PlayStation is full of shit for not doing that. Fuck PlayStation. Fuck Xbox. Actually, no. No, I don't say fuck Xbox. Because Xbox, in my opinion, right now, Xbox is the most ethical and most consumer-friendly publisher of video games on the market. I think they're better than Nintendo, and they're better than PlayStation, and it's not even, and most consumer-friendly publisher of video games on the market. Fuck Xbox.
Oh my gosh.
Actually, no. I don't say fuck Xbox because Xbox,
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Xbox is the most ethical and most consumer-friendly publisher
Where
of video
is my
games
marker? Where is my marker on this thing?
I think they're better than Nintendo, and they're better than PlayStation, and it's not even close. They're not paying ridiculous amounts of
Girl,
money.
we are following this arrow, and we are going to find these cows. Okay?
Stranded. The new
Get it together
on PlayStation. It's probably because PlayStation paid Kojima.
Get it together.
So what? PlayStation is injecting millions of dollars into it, and again, like I have a PlayStation 5. It's right there. Next
this is not about PlayStation. Focus.
This is just how it is.
No. What is this supposed to be? Some sort of confusing moment? Okay, I'm in a field. There are no cows here. Okay, I found a field for real. There are no cows here. So I made it, but I'm sure there's cows around here somewhere. Child, but we're not going to look for them because I would be looking. Could there be some cows over here? No, they're not keeping no cows in the dark, child. Come back over here. No. Get out of there. Get out of there. How do you find animals on RuneScape? Farm. Is it a farming shop? I'm right next to a farm. Ming shop. So they should be over here somewhere. They might be. They might be. Farming shop. Tutor. Nothing says cows. The farming shop probably sells. So that shit probably sell like tools and something, but we're gonna go anyway. Let's go there. Let's go anyway. You never know. It's an adventure. And you know what? I'm not gonna be using the internet so much. The internet and RuneScape, whatevers, just take all the fun out of it. Doing suicides on the internet. Round and round and round and round. Round and round and round. Chasing RuneScape. Child, how-tos. If you touch me, I will kill you like I killed you last time. Play with it if you want to. I will kill you. I will kill you if you touch me. I know there has to be some kind of cows over here somewhere. There go some chickens. So this might be the spot. For real, for real. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where the cows are? I know you know. It's so foggy. They want you to run through all this stuff. See, I already been over there. Oh, man. I'm not going to find any cows over here. But I'm going to find them, though. It's either look for the cows, touch me, and you will die. You know what? Absolutely not. I am going to have to deal with this guy because I have told him already before that every time I come through here, it's not actually, I'm going to get suited up. Let's put our outfit on to fight this guy. What kind of raggedy sword this is? I'm going to take it anyway. I just spent money on it. I might as well use it. Give me some gauntlets. Girl, let's equip the sword. I want to put the arrows on my back too. It's me and you. Let's go. Let's go. Absolutely not. This guy is disrespectful. I don't know why they slash him, girl. Get into it. Get him. Punch him. Slap him in the face. Backhand him. Kick him. Do something. Slash him. Do it again. There you go. There you go. Damn him. Because I'm sick of that. Every time you come across here, this man, he like literally. I'm going to sell that stuff one day. Tired of him. Now, what were we doing? Let me put these clothes back, Chuck, because can I? Touch me again! I'm gonna have to I'm sorry. You know, this guy, he must have respawned. Get him! We're good. Eat something. Eat. Here, eat something real quick. You got it. Good. There we go. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah. See? See? Thought you had one. You thought you had a victim being overzealous about this little patch of land, child. Overzealous. Let's go find these cows. Let me get out of here before he come back. I don't want to disturb the peace, as it were. Hello, sir. Are you useless? Let's see what he's talking about here. Is it all about music? No. It's all about music. Let's go around here. Maybe you find some over here. Oh my God. No, there were no cows in there. You know what? For the sake of a little bit time, I spent enough honest time. I gave it an honest to go looking for the cows. I want the big cow field though. Lumbridge. Is that the only one? Am I in Lumbridge? That looked creepy and scary. Is he just standing there? Tall Park Emissary of Armadillo. Oh, that's a person. To Lumbridge! I've arrived. Look at me. Sure, there are cows. Let's go this way. Up and through. Excuse me. Sure, there are some cows over here somewhere. Let me click on over here instead. Over here. Oh my goodness. Oh, what if it is the large cow field? That would be great. Where am I? Oh my goodness. There's nothing over here. Let's run around. They're here somewhere. Maybe over the bridge over here somewhere. I done muted Asmongold again, child.
It is fuck Xbox dies. I hope PlayStation dies, and I hope Nintendo we can just sit on what manufactured exclusivity is bad for every single gamer.
That's what
and
everybody.
The only reason why people think it's good is because every once in a while, their bootleg version of a shitty PC gets a video game that the other guy's bootleg version of a shitty PC doesn't get.
It's all bootleg.
It's so fucking pathetic.
Because,
I can't even believe that it still exists.
It's all bootleg shitty PC because even if the PC crowd weren't bootleg, they goddamn bootleg all the games, and that is what game developers complain about. So let's not be divisive here. There's enough blame to go around with all of the companies. Okay? You Microsoft Game Boy boys, okay, y'all bootlegging, y'all don't pay for games. PlayStation has artificial exclusives, and Microsoft is garbage. The way they treat their customers with that damn Xbox console. I sound like a broken record. I don't like the fact, once again, that parents and people who can afford the Xbox bought them trying to... Do y'all not remember that before the last Xbox, the Xbox before that was making promises that they never delivered on? Everybody got upset because the Xbox before the last Xbox didn't deliver on promises when it comes to playing on it. Then they released a double X. It was 2 Xboxes. I remember. And so now they release another one. They do not come through when it comes to gaming, especially not exclusively. So there's enough blame to go around. Because even if PC wanted to be the golden boy, y'all made sure that it wasn't. BitTorrent.
Holy shit. Jesus.
Let me move this around.
Xbox? No.
Look at all these trolls around here.
You know he played Gears of War in college.
All right, now where are the cows? Now,
You know he was in the Halo 3 lobbies. For a fact, it's not even a question. And I get it.
There's
You
supposed
gotta
to be
move on,
cows
man.
here? Hold on, let me go see, child, because I don't see nothing. Where can I find cows?
The whole video for you, man.
Crafting Guild, they won't let me in there.
God, bro.
Falador and Lumbridge. Where
Just like,
in
look at
Lumbridge?
this. How many of you guys? This is the Xbox fucking thing. Like, I've broken 5 of these. This is a piece of shit. It's always been a piece of shit.
It's coming from the heart right now.
What's this?
Do you remember
The southern part of the kingdom of the banks of the River Lam.
Oh, everything was lined up. But now it looks like it's over.
Is it over here?
You gave up
Oh
on us.
no! He's got the Xbox. He's got the X. No.
I know you got a little
No.
life and you left.
What are
I
you
go
I
doing?
know you got a lot of strength.
Throw it on. No.
I know you got a little
You stop.
life and you left. I know you got a lot of strength.
It's got to be satire. It has to be, right?
I should be crying,
No.
but I just can't let it show. I should be
This
hoping,
is-
but I can't stop thinking. All the games we could have played that
What do
we
you
never
mean, gay?
played.
There are no cows
buy a
here.
PC.
We could have done that we
Just
never
buy a
did.
PC.
And now that pony's gonna get to laugh at. Oh,
He's talking about Sony people?
Make
Oh,
it
my-
go.
This is, bro. Did Sony pay this guy to do it? He must have paid him.
No, there's a lot of songs out there.
Dude, this guy got paid by Sony.
No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-Flops. If you're not talking about games, then what you good for? Nothing, nigga. No one wants an Xbox. It don't matter the services or T-Flops. If you're not talking about games, then what you good for?
Why did I buy
There are no cows
I got
in the
one.
south of
Right
Cape
there.
Lumbridge. Okay. In the south of the kingdom, look at me. I'm in Draenor.
What is this?
I know you got a
This is-
little life and you left.
This
I
this
know
is
Xbox
just,
let them
guys,
down, child. They got them over there singing church music. I'm in the
you
darkness.
got a lot of strength left.
There are the coins.
No, man.
I'm like literally heading north because I done been south
No,
already.
I know you got whatever you need.
This is unacceptable. I'm sorry y'all have to get lost with me on this map, child.
I know you got
But I promise you I'm doing my best.
Those are
Where's
so-
the
those are
kingdom?
so
Is that the
bad.
kingdom
I
over
know
there?
you got a lot of strength
They're so
left.
bad, bro.
Be crying, but I just can't let it
It's
show.
deep.
I should be gaming, but I can't stop thinking.
Something.
All the games we should have played that we never played.
This is the only kind of
All the
damn
seasons we should have had that we never did.
No.
It hurts too
Yep.
much.
It's true. Yes.
Yeah, the headset is pretty tight. I've worn it before.
That's true. It do hurt. I don't care what nobody say. Not me, but it does hurt. You can't help who you love.
He's a self-proclaimed console war content creator, where he sang about the situation for 3 minutes.
Nobody can tell me
Xbox
I didn't make it to
influencer
Lumbridge.
Kid Smooth,
On to the next place.
another
I
ex-user
sat here with my
changed his
own
Twitter
two eyes.
banner
I went
a
to
logo
Lumbridge and I ain't see no
reading
cows.
"Vote
I'm
Xbox."
sure there are cows
Edit
there,
Xbox
but baby,
podcast.
I
Why
have
is
a ball
every
to say.
Xbox
This is
fanboy
ridiculous.
Did we
Where
all just grow
is-
up on Halo and we can't move past it?
Yeah.
Is that just what happened?
Stop demonizing people. I don't like demonizing people because you're sucking the fun out of the room. You're not, that's like literally we have the opportunity to have fun in gaming. And we are having fun in gaming. But for the future, it could be fun-er. So let's talk to that so that the companies can make more fun games. Everybody like Power World. Everybody likes that. I mean, I see that.
Bye-bye Series X. They don't accept the storage device at GameStop, sadly, so I have a literal paperweight now.
I saw that
But
on
I got
Twitter.
USC 5 for my PlayStation 5 and $300.
There's the
worth
ball.
of
The
Steam
ball is
cards.
over here, y'all.
So long,
It's
Xbox.
over here at the
It
witch's
was a
house.
good run. And this guy refunded.
I'm here. And
He actually brought the Adapt has been
supposed
a
to be
long-standing
cows
Xbox fan. He
south.
called me for a long time.
here.
He has now abandoned Xbox and bought a PlayStation 5. Hopefully, Xbox will take note of these reactions.
That doesn't seem like
Let's
it's
go.
a military operation for me to get there. I don't get what's going on. It doesn't
Damn,
have
this
to be
shit's ugly as fuck.
Black Hawk in them. Like, come on, like,
Okay.
girl, get on the sidewalk.
Little lot.
What the fuck is this though?
There it is, right there. I'm already here. I could have sworn there were
Like-
some cows in a big field.
I'm sorry, guys, but
This is Trainer.
it does look like a miniature urinal. It does. You're right. With speculation about a new strategy, they are releasing a statement on Monday. We are
Oh, there go a
listening
lady.
and
Let's
we
ask
hear
her.
you.
Oh,
We've
damn,
been
she
planning
going
a
like the
business
light.
update event for next
She's going
week.
with the wind, ain't she?
Sharing more details about our vision for the future of Xbox.
I'm asking for help.
This is what I think Xbox should do.
I just think it's so funny because the way I spell it.
I think that Xbox.
I'm not above going to
there
the
are
Grand
so many
Exchange back
people
over there
that
for help.
Probably play. Like I would buy an Xbox if there were good games for Xbox. But the reason I don't buy an Xbox is because I can buy a PC instead and I can use it to play the games on Xbox. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. And I think there's a lot of people who do the same thing that I do. And I tremendously appreciate Xbox's
Can y'all tell? I
and
have ADHD.
Microsoft's,
I put it in the
commitment
tags.
to allowing me to do that. And that makes me somebody who totally supports them completely.
That's the
I
lady
have a
right
better
there.
perception of Microsoft as a games publisher than Sony or Nintendo. I am a huge Xbox fan, even though I don't have an Xbox. Because they treat me like
She ran
I
away.
feel like I'm being treated well by them, I guess. They treat me like a certain
I never
thing.
say please in
I feel
real
like
life.
I'm being treated well by them. And so Xbox, the truth is, like, Microsoft, the reason why Microsoft does that is because every time you play
They
a
have
game on
all
Windows,
of these fences.
Microsoft still wins. They
The
still
cows
win
must
because,
be
you know,
around here
Microsoft, you
somewhere.
know how they like kind of make
Maybe
Windows.
if I go
and
over
like
the bridge.
PCs, like, so
Maybe they're
still,
over
they
here.
still kind of win, right? Don't they? And so they get you to using all of that stuff, and then guess what happens? Sony definitely does more of the scummy shit. Yeah, Sony does right now, and that used to not be the case. Like last generation, it wasn't.
What are these people doing?
It is. Exclusives are not for the benefit of the consumer. It is purely for the benefit
Are
of
all
the
these
publisher
NPCs?
and the manufacturer. There is never a good reason why a game is only available on one console. And obviously, some developers only make them for one console. That's their prerogative. They can do that. But paying games to stay exclusive is bad.
You should have been said that.
And I think that about Xbox. I think that about PlayStation. And I think that about Nintendo. It sucks.
They
And
always,
I just want to be able
these
to play
people,
these
they
games.
always say stuff after
That's
the
it.
fact. I can't stand after the fact and stuff. They always say stuff after the fact. Meanwhile, you're just sitting there looking at, man, am I the only one watching this? The power is yours. This right here will get my question answered. Okay, so these people are NPCs, and so once again, I am in the South again. Okay, so let's try this one more time. This is a very, very dark place. Okay, let's try it one more time. We're gonna try Lumbridge one more time, and then we have to move on to another place. They say that's where the cow's at. Haven't seen a cow. I was by cows earlier, and then, you know, we're just going to have to go to the small cow by the witch house. Small cow field.
Right now, it seems like I can't really do that with any sort of like real degree of quality, but that's what I want to be able to do.
What you want to do?
Yeah, Newegg does it. Oh yeah, I mean definitely. There are other places. That
Okay,
do
it
but I
has
don't
to
think
be
that the
over here
quality
somewhere.
of
Let me check the
PC
things.
is
Hold on.
high enough to where
Wherever
like, I would be
humans
happy
live,
with it.
and they are found wherever
Because to
humans
me,
live.
like, truthfully, like I
No, that's
care
my place.
more about providing like a very good product and being liked for the product more than making the optimized amount of money. Like I just care more about that. Like obviously money is important, and I know that I will make money in the process.
Exactly.
Of that, but my goal is
That's
always
my
to,
thing, right? The whole entire model for the gaming companies to make money should be centered around consumers having fun, because you're gonna make money anyway. You're gonna make money anyway, instead of treating people's pockets like casinos. Oh, I don't want to leave no money on the table. Don't leave any money on the table. That's so greedy and desperate. Like we're not living in the new world. We're living in the new world over here in the world, out here in the world. The world is moving forward in the world, and people are still grabby, like I think I gotta squeeze every penny out of you. It's that mentality of bottom of the barrel-ish, when we're not in the bottom of the barrel anymore. So you can loosen up the grip. You're gonna make money anyway. Jeez. Oh, we haven't made enough money. Oh, do all of them snort cocaine and slither out of their tongues in their mouth at the table when they're at the tables? Do all of them do that? Money. Like even Mr. Burns wasn't that bad. So let's ask around real quick. No control B. They insist that you type everything in this bitch, okay? Where are the cows? I used to know this. I just stopped playing for just like a week or two, now I don't know where anything is. I really have a bad sense of direction. So this is the south. They say go south. Now if I go too far south, it gets dark. So here I go. Let's look around while she's running. Okay, I've been here before. I've done this already. So let's see. Maybe I am already south of the kingdom. They go to kingdom right there. Okay, I don't recognize that. So let me pull up the big map. You done talking, Asma? Okay. Got another talking head.
Xbox is down bad. Now, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to the console war, I just want to start off by saying I think it's the stupidest thing ever.
Here we go.
If you're a man over the age of, I want to say 18, right? Minors, different. Okay, you kids have nothing better to do sometimes. Okay, you got your TikToks, you got your gaming consoles. But if you're anybody that is an adult, like a tax-paying adult, and you get mad over which plastic box, is doing a little bit better in the gaming industry, you're actually a loser. That's all it comes down to. Now, for me,
Remember that, kids. All right.
PlayStation, Xbox, PC, back and forth.
There's the key. Okay, so this will be considered south of the kingdom.
So generally speaking, every generation has a specific place where I play games. Recently, I've been using my PlayStation.
This is going to take me back to the dark. I already know. This is the journey, child. Over here. You heard like Rant talking about this for the past 3 years, 4 years. So gross. And like basically saying exactly what he would say. Y'all been on YouTube. That's been going on about the same thing for years. And then when the shit finally hits the fan and they turn out to be right, you see everybody else coming out saying the same thing. So crazy.
Apparently, people in the industry who are pretty close confirmed that some games like Hi-Fi Rush could be coming over to the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. Why is that a big deal? As you can understand, Hi-Fi Rush was an Xbox exclusive, dropped on Game Pass and expected to be on the Xbox-like ecosystem. The fact that it's showing up on the alleged other different systems doesn't look good for the Xbox player base. Remember, they bought into a system.
I'm over here and I'm looking up the couch. Oh, I was there!
If you look at exclusive, and again, we'll dive into it, they're one of the reasons why people buy into specific plastic boxes. It's why, for a lot of people, they specifically do have consoles around the house. Because GTA 6 is going to drop. It's not coming out on PC day one. If you want to play it a year in advance on its release date, you're going to have to play on an Xbox or PlayStation. And that is what sells those plastic boxes. If GTA 6 was to drop off...
That's because that is what the customer was conditioned to give a fuck about. If they would have said, hey, the best thing about our thing is not just exclusive things, but you get this skin. Oh, and then there would be it just wouldn't have been a failed model. saying skins versus the actual product. What do you mean the actual product is restricted? What does that say about the future? But skins, not in game, I'm talking about on the console itself. You know, little hackety diggity things here, or we got more of this, and oh, you can do this with your console. Oh, but PlayStation, has, Runescape 3 skins and that would not get in the way of business later down the line, and that would still be a bragging point. Oh, who got the movie contract? Oh, we got the Barbie World contract. Oh, we have the contract for the guy who shoots people. And that still would have been a war, but it would have been cuter. It would have been more camaraderie. It would have been more competition. It would have been more a lot of the CO words that are required to be in competition in the first place. Which also is comrades. You can be in competition with your comrades too. And we get to play together. This is a loss for gamers. Right? That concept, that business model is a loss for gamers because we can't even play together. Right? As opposed to, well, you can't get, the Nicki Minaj, blah, 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 because your company, da, da, da. That's still bragging rights. Because the customers have been conditioned into exclusive competition. Nobody would care about the football if the goal was to take the helmet off. Everybody would be cheering that on. They were conditioned to care about exclusive. The business model could have been something else. If you say, no, why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why couldn't have been something else as we move forward in the future, still breathing air? The possibilities are endless when it comes to business models. This is what people are not paying attention to in business in general, in the tech space.
Even if that also involves me playing their games on the Steam Deck as well too. So again, Microsoft is actually kind of cannibalizing their hardware, literally by releasing these games.
It's not called cannibalism. It's called deprecation. That the professional word is deprecation. That means stopping all work, deprecated, and pushed out and done with and cut off.
Heroin dealer showing up, giving you a little taste of the God of War franchise, for instance, right? And then once you play through God of War 20, I think it's 19 on the actual PC, you might choose to buy a PlayStation to play God of War Ragnarok. Or if you can wait like a year or two, you might just buy it later on PC. Same thing with the Spider-Man franchise. Spider-Man 2, the latest entry, still being an exclusive for now. Yeah, I think that's what at least keeps PlayStation alive. Exclusivity, as much as I personally hate it, I think every gamer should be allowed to play anything on whatever they want, literally is the thing that keeps these systems and brands alive. Now, Microsoft has recently been buying a lot of their competition, like
it's just so hard. I can't find anything in this game.
I'm going to just whittle you down a little bit here, real quick.
They don't make it easy. It's like
Corporation's market cap right now, putting them at around $3.
Are they trolling in the wiki too? Like, when is trolling useless and just too much?
If they're even the second richest company, they are by far one of the biggest corporates in the entire planet. So yes, Xbox, even if it doesn't do as good as Nintendo or PlayStation, let me give you a quick comparison. This is Nintendo's market capitalization, almost 11 trillion Japanese yen. This capitalization alone puts them at around $73 billion, a dwarf compared to their competition, Microsoft. And of course, Sony is still, from my understanding,
I don't want to hear that shit. That's all filler. I know filler when I hear it. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't have to. I have ADHD. What are these people talking? So this is 23 hours ago.
Things uncertain. I'm not necessarily in that doom and gloom sort of era where I think Xbox
I'm completely
is fully
lost
pulling out.
over
But
here.
no doubt we're in for a world of change, and we're going to find out, hopefully,
Where are the chickens? They say it's near the chicken coop.
early next week, what exactly is the
Chicken
happen
farm
of
or some
Xbox
shit.
through a business update event, which Phil Spencer wrote about on his Twitter account, and it currently still stands as the only official
So much
statement
going
out of the matter.
on.
And it'll likely be the case until we get that business update event, because rumors and speculation continue to circle this. Some bringing more games into the mix that are going to come over to PlayStation and Switch, but also a little bit of walking back online. So we're going to talk about all of that today. Let's get it started with The Verge, who talks about what exactly is this event?
I
What is
did
Xbox
see.
going to talk about? Well, it doesn't
Okay,
go
okay. Now we're at the
fully into
farms.
explicit
Okay, this is the
details.
farm.
We have a better idea. The
Okay,
article
so
is
if I look
titled,
around, I
Microsoft
should
share
see
details
cows.
on bringing Xbox games to
I
PlayStation.
look around. Can I come in here?
But before any of that, we got to talk about today's sponsor. The following video is brought to you by a long-term partner of the channel, Brilliant.org. Brilliant is the best way to learn math, data science, and computer science interactively. And the way you do this is through thousands of lessons from basics to advanced topics and new lessons being added every single month. So whatever your skill level is, Brilliant will customize the content to fit your needs and let you solve at your own pace. When I tried this time around, I went easy on myself. We talked a lot about computer science, math as of late. I'm targeting weaknesses, and that's what Brilliant is best at, quite frankly.
I look ridiculous there
You gotta
by
feel the
myself
whole
asking the
defense.
question.
So I went into science. Definitely not my best subject when I was a student, but one that I performed well enough in to feel confident stepping into these lessons. And it once again illustrated how Brilliant is so fantastic at rolling out these bite-sized lessons. I don't need to sit there and grind for hours. I just get to have these fun, interactive lessons, and then I can move on with my day. I feel like I did something good for my brain, feel a little more productive. Nothing wrong with that, right? So, what are you waiting for? To try everything Brilliant has to offer for free for a full 30 days, visit brilliant.org/MrMattyPlays or click on the link in the description. The first 200 of you will get 20% off Brilliant's annual premium subscription. Microsoft is planning to share details about its plan to bring Hi-Fi Rush and other Xbox exclusives, which are not named as of this moment in time, to PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch consoles, according to sources familiar with Microsoft's plans. Details of Microsoft's multi-platform plans have been gradually leaking, with The Verge revealing over the weekend that the upcoming Indiana Jones game is being considered for PS5. Now Microsoft is getting ready to outline the future of Xbox.
Alrighty, I wonder if we can buy these
After a
things.
weekend of
Oops.
leaks and uncertainty for
Don't talk to
Xbox
him.
fans.
Don't know
We're
what
told
that is.
Microsoft was originally planning this business update for later this month, alongside an announcement of Hi-Fi Rush for PS5 and Nintendo Switch. After speculation around Hi-Fi Rush and Starfield, as well as other Xbox games coming to PS5 intensified over the weekend, Microsoft has responded with an announcement of a business update event.
You
for
need to
next
be
week.
a member
This
to
is a good way to
access
prepare
this
yourself,
content.
because as I
Access
said,
these nuts!
Microsoft is not walking back on this. Maybe there are certain
Maybe they're over
things
here
that
across
we
the
are
bridge
unaware
somewhere.
of, like
Oh, no.
mobile and
This way.
multi-platform. Maybe the, I'd say, compromise
Wrong way,
between
girl.
the two
Yeah.
warring factions within Microsoft is like,
That
okay,
way.
we'll do
This way.
multi-plat, but it has to be exclusive on Xbox for at least some time to make the platform relevant. Even at that point, I think it's going to damage the brand.
Where am I?
There's no walking that back.
I
I
am
also don't think
here.
there's walking back the fact that your commitment.
So if I
is
go
wavering.
in there,
Maybe those are things that have changed, but this is just to brace yourselves that Xbox is not changing course so far from what we've been told.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I haven't been listening. What'd you
They're going to
say?
be announcing their games going to PS5 and Switch and what the idea behind that vision is.
Okay.
They need to communicate crystal clear and get people. And I know is when you learn who is hosting this event.
Oops.
Tom Warren of The Verge, the article we just read, wrote on Reset.
Oh, there they go. There are the chickens.
Most folks in
There they are. Woo!
full details of what.
Okay, so the cow's over here somewhere. Yeah.
Never
I found the chickens.
Note the wording there. People at Xbox.
The
don't
cows
know
must be
yet
over here
the announcement from
somewhere.
Microsoft.
No, go back over
Now,
here, girl. No.
Xbox generates the third most revenue within the
Come
company.
over here.
So they've surpassed Windows, meaning that Microsoft wants to be more hands-on with this thing and extract it for all the value it has. But also that Microsoft is making the decision here, suggesting that internal schism that we had heard so much about is true and that they are overruling. And again, as I'm going to say multiple times in this video, I do not see Xbox pivoting away from this decision because now we're seeing it's a Microsoft decision. The idea that it may be
Okay, so we
Satya
went
Nadella
over there
or Tim
before.
Stewart making this announcement instead of Phil Spencer, who's like the face of Xbox, says all you need to know. And I could totally see a brand shift
Oh my
over
God.
time
I don't
from
see
Xbox
any
to
cows,
Microsoft
y'all.
Gaming. Because one thing I noticed is that
It
Phil
said that
Spencer
the
has had
cows
the
were
title of
over
CEO of
here next
Microsoft
to the
Gaming for
chickens.
a long
child.
while, right? But when you look at other people's titles, they're all beneath this Xbox
My
banner.
God.
I could see if Xbox is going to go more agnostic, if you will, that you're going to start to see Microsoft Game Pass on your TV, on your PlayStation, all that stuff. And maybe that'll make it a little bit easier to get it all over the place like they want to. If I were to throw out a guess here, we have a great episode of Defining Duke that's going to be out shortly, where it's myself and the Sacred Symbols guys alongside Lord Cognito, my co-host, and we're just talking about everything from top to bottom for 3 hours. And one thing that we did circle around to is that when you look at Game Pass as what I thought was this alternative revenue option that I think naturally Microsoft as a company wants to extract for as much value as possible, you have to think that perhaps if what Phil wrote in his internal memo when 2,000 layoffs hit the company, stating how they're looking for sustainable growth, and then you see here this new push potentially into multi-platform, it's possible that to sustain what Xbox is as a brand, which are these kind of fun, creative exclusives, in my opinion, alongside Game Pass, you do need to have Nintendo and PlayStation in the mix because they need their money and their sales, and people need to buy those games. So that may be the reality of the situation. But it didn't just stop at the original rumors of...
Is this true? Cows! Sorry, y'all. I am truly, sincerely apologetic about yelling. But it's been... How long have I been streaming looking for these cows? 2 hours. 2 hours, 4 cows. Child, let's kill some of these cows like they said. What are you doing over there in that field by yourself? This is not the field that I was talking about, but we're going to get to it. Let's go kill this cow. Can I kill this cow? That's the question, child. That is the question. Oh, this is the field, I think. Oh, no, this is a new field. Chop it and chop. Chop it and chop. Kill him. We are here and we are performing. We are gaming, finally. Yes. Got it out. I'm not happy about killing these cows, though, y'all. I'm not happy about that. I just wish games had different ways. This is skilling, but okay, whatever. They do be biting back. Choppity chop chop. Down by the river, chopping them up down by the river, y'all. Texas barbecue.
Don't be like that. I believe those comments came from an article in Bloomberg, but point being is that when you see all players and all platforms, I feel like you could look at this 2 ways objectively, right? The first is when you look at Halo right now, PC, Xbox, all platforms can just be applicable to what it currently is. I think amid the rumors, as the article was labeled, it does bring into question Halo going elsewhere. And when you think about the original rumor that started my good friend Colin Moriarty, you see that Halo Master Chief Collection was under consideration being brought to PlayStation 4. They obviously didn't do that, but this would be one of those first games that I think Xbox would want to bring over because of just the fact that it would do gangbusters, right? It was a big deal when Halo was going over to PC, let alone now PlayStation. Like PlayStation, as great as their exclusives are, they're short on like prominent first-person shooting franchises, and I don't think there's really anything better than Halo, which I adore. But yeah, this to me spells a little bit of concern, but now there's been a small degree of walking back, and I'm going to call it as I see it, right? Because while there's been a lot of affirmative reporting, I've seen members of the Xbox community having complete meltdowns, and then because they were not in the know on any of this. None of us were. I don't think any of us saw this coming, this mid-generation pivot. But all of a sudden, everyone's really well connected, and I'm starting to see these community members going like, wait, it's not as it just wait till next week. It's actually not that bad. Is to me a degree of copium I just cannot comprehend. But then you also have the original reporters twisting.
I'm not
a
even
little
an
bit of what was
Xbox
originally
fan.
stated. For example, Tom Warren, who was behind the NES.
I'm not even an Xbox fan, and I'm thinking, child, let's wait till next week. That's not copium. That's common sense, right? I mean, I don't know. It's the gaslighting going on here. Let's throw in all the internet colloquialisms.
Others and when. Which this isn't a critique of Tom Warren by any means, because I think
It's
he's
too
fantastic at
large
what he
to
does.
not
He used
back.
a lot of his work during
Is
the
he?
entire FTC trial.
Are you
for
killing
Xbox.
me?
But it just goes to show that I don't think everyone is 100%
You
sure
do
what's going
critical
on.
strike.
We just know that Xbox's strategy is changing. And that based off the data mines
Got
that
him.
were done for Hi-Fi Rush, where you had like the T-shirt design for both
Kick 'em
Switch and
first, girl.
PlayStation, it means that that's the first out. And the question mark that I think everyone has around it is, okay, how are you going to communicate this properly? We're moving forward. There's just not going to be any questions about where this game is going to end up, right? I look at Blade, again, as a perfect example. That was a moment where Xbox clearly had a lot of hype for their first ever Marvel game. There was no real platform association, no Game Pass mentioning, nothing at all. And now we know why, as I said in our earlier video. But that is a perfect example of just how messy the conversation of platforms can get. Taking away
Slew
from the
them my
excitement
bare
of the
feelings,
big
them my carry.
high-profile announcement. And now they're inviting that into every game.
Chop,
So
choppity, chop,
seeing
chop,
that
chop,
it's
chop,
set
chop.
as Hi-Fi Rush and they're feeling out other games, I think if you're going to do this business up the event, you got to let people know. Like, they got to be 100% like, it's Gears, it's Halo, it's Starfield, it's Indiana Jones, or hey, it's Bethesda games, first-party games from Xbox as our internal studios, like under Xbox Game Studios. They're not going to go other places. If it's that, then okay, I can make some sense of that.
Don't
but for the
run.
common consumer, it's not going to make any sense at all. Like, you're trying to communicate to the hardcore, the enthusiasts, while also making your box appealing and understandable to the more casual. It just doesn't work. You got to pick one message in one direction and go in that way. And that's why I don't think they're going to walk back from multi-platform. We also had Jez Corden responding to some of the zeitgeist and chaos online when Danny Pena said that as someone who's been with Xbox since day one, I'm just going to wait for an official statement. And Jez says this would have been the smart thing to do. I think a lot of people will feel a bit silly in the coming weeks, suggesting, and Jez is ironclad, that is it not as bad as we think. The question is, why haven't we reported on all of this? Because I feel like if there's an indication like things aren't that bad, I think that should be known just as much as how bad things have gone. But my expectations are very low. Like, I am expecting the worst in the sense of software, not hardware. I think Xbox will still be a hardware player. We'll talk about that in a little bit. But when it comes to software, like, I'm expecting full third party. And I think it's because it's necessary for their business model moving forward, which is something that I think I've been wrong on in the past. I thought that Game Pass was going to be something that was super sustainable, but I think when you bring in Activision,
I don't want to
the whole
take this
complexion
stuff.
of the business itself, and that you now need PlayStation, you now need Nintendo. But where it gets interesting is that hardware conversation, which dates back to a couple of days.
Oh wait, no. There might be a
the
mother.
last 24 hours where your Xbox reports Xbox might be looking into a handheld console as PlayStation rumors circulate. So there was this rumor here from Insider Gaming suggesting that PlayStation is looking into a new handheld console, which, yes, please. I enjoy my PlayStation 4 for what it is, but like this here, the Logitech G Cloud is just, it's just infinitely better. You get the PS Play app, it's not even close. So for me, seeing that rumor, I'm like, yes. And I always think immediately, like, Xbox, you are perfect for this. We are in the era of handheld PCs. Like, go get them, kid. And Jez Corden again said that they are looking into something like this. And then there was a further rumor reported by WFCC Tech labeled Next Generation Xbox to launch in 2 SKUs. Cheaper SKU will be a dockable handheld capable of playing games natively. They write, speaking during the latest episode of XNC, the Xbox News podcast, middle-aged game guy commented on the new Microsoft console, saying that it is still on track for a 2026 release and that it will offer 2 different SKUs. The most expensive SKU will be a traditional game console like the Xbox One and Series X, while the cheapest SKU will be a dockable handheld in the vein of the Nintendo Switch, created by the Surface team with built-in controls and a touchscreen supporting cloud gaming that is capable of running Xbox games natively. Which, hey, if this is true, man, like, music to my ears. Like, I would love to see an Xbox handheld. I really, really would. I want to see them stay in the hardware space because my worry is who fills that void. one thing that Dustin during our big crossover episode for Defining Duke said that I think was phenomenal is like if Valve were to fill that slot because they've kind of learned through the Steam Deck and the Steam Deck OLED, like they're past the days of the
I'm all for innovation. That's why
of,
I'm not saying anything, right? This guy is finally saying something different. He's thinking outside the box. He's offering up different solutions that are fun for the consumer. I have nothing to say. Even if I disagree with him, I'm open to the fresh aspect of the way he's talking. Instead of the round, you know, goddamn feedback loop chamber
like
stuff.
it's all there. It's a platform, right? So just bring it to a kind of console level audience. You're kind of doing it with Steam Deck already. So with Proton, like you're already one step of the way there, really, when you think about it. I think that's compelling, but then you have the ones who are more worrying, like Apple and their overpriced iterations. I say there's someone who like, hey man, guilty as charged. Love my Apple stuff. I love the Apple ecosystem and the idea of like having the new Vision Pro that can connect to your Apple gaming device, but at the same time, like you could do the airdropping from your screen while you're playing a console Apple game to your phone and continue playing it. Like there is cool potential for Apple in the gaming space, but I think when we see with Amazon and making their own engine, investing millions and erecting teams and making big MMOs and juicing Twitch, and we've seen how that plays out, right? There has to be a familiarity and understanding intimately. And while Xbox has not been perfect, I think they've had fantastic generations in their original and 360 generation. I've really enjoyed the Series generation. It's really just the Xbox One that's a blemish that they have yet to truly get away from. And it feels like here they're kind of shooting themselves in the foot. But losing Xbox, you remove someone who has over 2 decades of true experience in the medium. And that isn't something that you can just replicate when Apple steps in or when Tencent steps in. Valve would be a great substitute / fill-in, but that's if they're interested in it, if they feel like that's a responsibility they want to take up. The idea, though, of handheld gaming being more prominent is super exciting. I love that PlayStation may be exploring this. I hope Xbox truly is exploring this, and I do hope they're not leaving the hardware side of the business. If they take this more passive role where, hey, we're going to provide our games everywhere. We're going to make the hardware for you to play it on, but you could play it on PlayStation. We just want to be where you want to play. That would fit the kind of play anywhere mold that they have been chasing down for a while. And when you look at Microsoft as a company, like how agnostic they are, where they're just kind of available where you want to be. Like I use Microsoft Word sometimes when I'm typing my script on my iPad or sometimes on my computer, like they're where I want to be, right? And so I look a bit at what Xbox is doing, and it's kind of out of line from the general Microsoft strategy. So that's why I think Microsoft heads are overruling some decisions being made by Xbox. And I think there is a future in that. I think that is the future. I just think like with the Xbox One, they're a bit too early. And so it's going to be interesting to see how they spin this thing, because no doubt they'll make a lot of money, but our PlayStation fans, like that's the thing we're not even considering. Like our PlayStation fans going to go out and buy Hi-Fi Rush in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions. Is Indiana Jones going to sell really well on PlayStation, or will they be occupied with something else? Well, Starfield with
don't have a choice.
All the updates and expansions and all of the
children
that's up and positive toward the game.
Sorry, buddy.
PlayStation fans, what? Those are things we have to monitor closely because we're in this wind of change that's blowing through the industry. So we'll see in due time. But ladies and gentlemen, these are my thoughts. I'm looking forward to hearing some of yours. Fire away down below, and I'll catch you in the next video. Stay sexy, stay active. I love you all.
All of these look like parents. Where are the other bulls that don't have no children? They all look like they have kids.
3, 2, 1.
Rufus, stop it.
Whatever. This is a sacred cow killing here. I have to kill you for the betterment of the whole. It's not personal. Bang. I need some more moves. This was my favorite one. Oh, I can't do it. All right. You. I saw you about to bite me. Is that your baby? My bad. Come get this one over here, Joe. There's one over there. Get that one. You're a mark. You like Bit Boy. Where are you going, sweetie? Chop, choop, chop. Can I do it? Will they let me do it? 15 seconds. Are these automatic? Do these moves down here, are they automatic? Do they come out? There you go. That's my favorite one. The backhand. Chop, chop, chibbity chop. Chibbity chop, chop. Say you with the bell over there. Can you talk? All right. It's a lot of female cows over here. Is this some sort of Illuminati kill every mother before every movie starts? Type? Taurus? Pow! Let's see. I'm gonna see what it's done for my skills. Let's see. It's supposedly supposed to bring things up, I guess. So this is defense, constitution, attack, and strength, which are 7s and 8s and 13s. So those are the numbers we have to keep in mind. Oh my gosh, like killing these cows out here just seems so day class A. I don't know, but that's the game. Oh well. Come back here, don't run. Down by the river, out by the river. Level up. Alrighty. The game is running so smooth. Our next mark. That is so cute. Look how she's walking. How many different kicks does Runescape have? Let me see. You got it. I notice every time I go to my browser, the game starts to skip. Look like only 3. Only 1 kick. All right, girly. Good job. So no, those numbers over here haven't changed, but I'm going to keep doing it because you never know. You got it? Cha. Look at it. Anyway. So far away like that? Glitched up. Glitched up. New increase. Okay, something happened. Something happened over here. Okay, yeah, the shield here. It went to 9. I think that's the difference. I don't know. We still looking at 7s and 13s over here. Attack. Okay. I want to clear the field of the spawns. Go get him. Oh, anticipation. Okay, what is this over here? Lesser server. And I can use, oh my gosh, how do you, okay, so every 15 seconds I can use the thing, but it comes out on its own. That creature is too large to knock back, okay? What is all of this here? Let's read this. Too large to knock back. Critical strike. Critical strike. Advanced and defense. Okay, they do go up. Too large to knock back. Okay, I gotta watch that large to knock back thing. Come here, Mark. You're a Mark. What is this yellow bar above my head? So I'm not in control of each movement here. I'm just in control of the oh. I can't move this. Lesser dismember. Oh. What is this? We'll see if that works. Hey. I'm skilling up. We're gaming. Don't run. How many times can you tell? Level up. Oh, that took a forever. Wow. What is this? What is this new heart? Oh, it went away. Wow. Let's get some more chopping going, child. This is the skilling up. This is what I said I wanted, and this is what I'm going to do. You still a marked beast. Xbox rumors debunked. Okay, well, let's see what this guy says. His name is Plume Network. Okay, that's cute. Shay, who wants some more, Shay? Who wants some more? Huh? Who hit me?
All right, guys. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, you enjoy what you see, hit that subscribe button as I do daily gaming content. We're going to start off here with something that popped up throughout the day yesterday, and it continues with Xbox and potentially what is going to happen. Now, I'll say right off the bat, this one essentially has already been, I would say, debunked, but I can't say for certain, and that is that Xbox will be rebranding Xbox Game Pass to Microsoft Game Pass. So the official GameStop account actually posted an ad for an event that they're having at their stores saying, join us on February 10th for the Xbox Demo Day. And it says, come play new Xbox games on the Xbox Series X and S, plus explore the benefits of Microsoft Game Pass. So this obviously had people saying that they were going to potentially be rebranding Microsoft Game Pass. And you know how this works. That starts a rumor, which turns into another rumor and turns into another rumor. And then there's just a whole lot of speculation, like people saying this maybe means they are rebranding. So Game Pass goes on to PlayStation and goes on to the Nintendo Switch. Obviously, we have no idea if that will ever happen. I feel like that's a very low chance that that is going to happen. But when I first saw this, my first thought on this was that, one, it's on February 10th, which would be Saturday, which would be before the event. So I would doubt that they would go out with some new branding anywhere before Xbox talks to their customers about any sort of change in direction. And two, it's GameStop. And GameStop isn't, I would say, the best company in the world. They have made mistakes and stuff. And I just was very skeptical that this really meant anything other than an error at GameStop.
Oh, wow.
And later on, Jess Corden confirms this, saying, just to put the fire out before everyone starts screaming, I am told GameStop just came up with Microsoft Game Pass themselves. The brand is still Xbox Game Pass and PC Game Pass with no plans to change it right now.
That's crazy, right?
But you're hearing a lot of people in the next few days talking about rebranding to Microsoft Game Pass. It's coming from that GameStop ad.
And yeah, you see, they're not reputable anymore. How they've been treating the gaming community, so nobody's taking them serious. That's crazy. Hey, you look like you don't have any children.
Headlines or people saying that Toys for Bob has closed down. That is not true. This was something that was being spread around last night, basically, because this article here was going around from the SF Chronicle about Microsoft-owned gaming giants layoffs hit 162 Bay Area workers. So we know a week ago about 1,900 workers were laid off at Microsoft because of the ABK acquisition, and most of them from ABK Studios. A lot of those redundancy positions that were laid off, but I mean, it's kind of irrelevant. If you lose your job, it's obviously a terrible thing. But within those layoffs, there were employees from Toys for Bob and Sledgehammer Games that were laid off. So this article was being spread around, and people were misconstruing it, spreading misinformation, basically that Toys for Bob was being closed down. And it's because within the California state filings, the addresses of the studios that were being shut were in there, and then they linked up these addresses to Toys for Bob as one of them, and Sledgehammer Games as the other one, and people thought that this meant that Toys for Bob was closing down. And that's not the case. This, from what we can understand now, is basically, as we saw with other studios last week, their studios are closing down. They're going to smaller offices or working remotely until those offices are ready. And this is all part of the consolidation process, where there's going to be a change in buildings and a change in how people work as they go into Microsoft. So Toys for Bob is not closing down. And Jez tweets out here, I also got confirmation that Toys for Bob is not closing down. You had people having to delete their tweets and say that what they had said about Toys for Bob closing down was incorrect, and all this type of stuff. And this is what's going on right now, where it's just people trying to get information as fast as possible, not be factually correct whatsoever, just to garner the clicks and attention for the news. Because anything right now that is extremely negative is very popular, and everybody is jumping to it. So you are seeing the headlines about Toys for Bob closing down. It is not true. All right, let's jump over here. Let's talk about 343. So 343 has hired a brand new studio art director, and that person is Chris Matthews, who is a veteran of the industry, has worked on a ton of franchises. Some of the main ones here: Forza Motorsport, Gears of War, and the Crisis series. Works for Crytek, works for 1010 Studios, Ridgeline Games, and as well as other studios based off of his profile. So a veteran of the industry, definitely has a good pedigree of games that have had great art direction, just even with those three that I named. All high quality, very good looking games. So he's going to be coming in here at 343 and working, you would assume, on Halo. The rumors are that 343 has started a bunch of other Halo projects, or at least a couple of other Halo projects, and they say here they've been in the works since April 2022. It brings me back to when 343 announced that they were getting rid of the seasons of Halo Infinite and they were going more with their smaller operations. To me, that was kind of a signal that they may potentially be winding down Halo Infinite at the end of this year, especially if they have other Halo projects in the works. We don't really know what those are, but we've heard so many rumors and rumblings about Halo moving over to Unreal Engine 5 and them going off and just making a new Halo game and getting away from Halo Infinite for the next installment, where I think previously, in my mind, I thought they were going to be keeping Halo Infinite for like 10 years. Now, they could still do that, but it does sound like they are going on for something, at least for the campaign side of things. They're probably going to be going into something completely different from Halo Infinite. So maybe that's why he's in there, to bring some art direction to that project or whatever else 343 has in the works. But there it is, a new art director at 343. And I'm excited to see what comes out of here, because the way that they were able to turn around Halo Infinite, my hopes are up for whatever comes next in the Halo franchise. I hope they stick with a lot of the core gameplay from Halo Infinite. I think it is the best gameplay in the Halo franchise, and I would hate to see them drastically go away from that if they go to a new engine or something, and then we're stuck with having to start from scratch to improve that gameplay when Halo Infinite is already doing a great job. Let's jump over here. Let's talk about something really quickly. The Halo TV series, I've seen it's gotten a lot of good reviews. I was not a fan of the first season, or at least the little bit that I did watch. I just really couldn't get through it. I don't really like what they did with Master Chief. I'm one of those people who just really wants the canon Master Chief. I want them to stick to exactly how the character is in the games. But I get it. It's a TV series, are appealing to a far broader range of people, way more than just the hardcore Halo fans. So I didn't really get into the first season. I don't know if I'll even consider jumping into season 2, but Xbox is giving a perk here for free 30-day trial of Paramount Plus. So if you do want to jump in and watch season 2, you're going to be able to get this perk, watch it, and then if that's all you want to watch on Paramount Plus, you can cancel your subscription. So essentially, a free pass to go ahead and watch the Halo TV series.
Why do you have to
Let's talk
move
about
to do the
Starfield.
girl?
This one's pretty
It is
exciting for
a bow and
PC
arrow.
players.
Be
I'm
still.
hoping at some point it does make its way over to Xbox. But what this is they have announced their latest Steam beta update includes FSR3 support and additional improvements to graphics and stability. So FSR3 is that technology within AMD, their Fidelity FX technology, super resolution, which allows games to have better frame rates without sacrificing the resolution and the quality of the games. And I think this type of technology is extremely important, especially for the console side of things. This is something that was talked about when the Series X and S were releasing.
I'm taking on
that
2 of
you
these
utilize
modes.
this technology, especially on something like the Xbox Series S, which is underpowered compared to the higher end consoles, but they would be able to use this technology.
Get out of the way,
increase
baby!
those frame rates on the Series S, so you would have similar frame rates to what you were getting on other platforms. So,
Damn, where are those cows I was killing? I already done lost them damn cows.
So it's unfortunate, but we are seeing here that they are bringing it to Starfield PC. The question is, are they
There go
going
one
to
right
be bringing it over to the console versions of Starfield, which
Shoot 'em.
I would need, because this is still running at 30 FPS on the Xbox Series X and S. So if they're able to increase that frame rate even slightly, maybe 40 or 45 FPS, I think people would definitely love to see that. And we do kind of have some information here that shows that it is coming to the Xbox Series X and S with FSR3. This is from the AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution 3 overview and integration presentation. That was a mouthful that they have here. And if you go down in one of their charts, they actually clipped it out on Reddit. So, but if you go through this this presentation, you'll be able to kind of see and them talk
You
about
have
this
no
technology.
ammo.
But
Oh,
they do
okay.
clip it out here, and it says FSR3 temporal upscale of input frames with frame generation.
Come
It
back
says
here.
coming
We're not
to
done.
AMD RDNA series and above, and the Xbox Series X and the Series S. Now, this was posted about 2 months ago. We haven't heard about this coming to the Xboxes. So will that be coming now that they're putting it on PC? Is that the next thing that they are going to be releasing and that they are working on? You go through the comments, and some people are saying it will work. Some people are saying it may not work as well as you think. Some people are saying here that frame generation isn't going to be something that is going to be implemented on, you think. People are saying here that frame generation isn't going to be something that is going to be implemented on the Xboxes, but I mean, we'll have to wait and see if it does anything with this. I hope it's something they're working on. I hope it's a way to improve the FPS on the consoles for those people out there that just don't want to even check it out because it is at 30 frames per second. All right, let's talk about this, because this is the FTC versus Xbox, Microsoft, and ABK. That deal, we know it's closed, then deal's obviously gone through, but the FTC is back here, and they are going back against Microsoft for this deal. And the reason they're doing that is because of the 1,900 employees that did get laid off just recently from Xbox. It says here, Microsoft's recent layoffs contradict what the company promised of its merger, the FTC says. The Federal Trade Commission complained to a federal appeals court on Wednesday that Microsoft's layoff of 1,900 employees in its video game division went against its representation.
Oh no, I got to retweet
as
this.
it fought to acquire Activision Blizzard. The move undermines Microsoft's claims that the company would continue to operate independently, the FTC said, and will make it harder to get effective relief if the agency succeeds in its administrative proceedings. So, I mean, I'm not really sure what that means, but we go to the more experts on this stuff as to what exactly this could mean. And we can go down here to Hoglaw, who has always been good at discussing this stuff. And he says here, the FTC remains apparently a bit confused as to its statutory purview. Microsoft layoffs do not implicate the antitrust laws in the way suggested, nor is the FTC likely to win on the merits in any event. So from reading that, it sounds like the FTC is just wasting more people's tax money to grasp at a win of some sort, and they're going to continue to probably do whatever they can to try to get a win out of this in any way possible because they want to just beat Microsoft. But we will see if this does end up leading to anything. I feel like at this point, it's just, as I said, it's the FTC grasping for something, and it's going to be a lost cause for them. Okay, let's jump over here, quickly talk about this. Killer Instinct. Killer Instinct is getting an update here. They're testing actually something that they're going to be updating, and that is ranked crossplay between Steam and Xbox/Windows players for the very first time. They're doing a test this weekend starting Friday, February 9th, and it ends Monday, February 12th. So you're going to be able
I'm not
to
gonna kill that calf.
and actually try crossplay in Killer Instinct, which we hadn't seen before. And it's great to see because they brought that anniversary update out. They revitalized the game. More people are playing it again. And I'm still having my fingers crossed here that they eventually bring back Killer Instinct in the form of
This is a nice, informative video.
from the ground for the current generation of consoles. We'll see. They'll probably look at the numbers for Killer Instinct right now from people that are actually playing the anniversary edition and how many people jumped in when they did launch it. And maybe if those numbers are big enough, this may be something that Microsoft and Xbox, they look at getting Iron Galaxy to make a brand new game for Xbox. This is a studio that people have always said they should just go buy them so that they can make the fighting game, so that they can make Killer Instinct. It is one of the game genres that right now Xbox does not have in their first party lineup, and is one that is missing. So that would make sense for them to at least bring back a Killer Instinct, put that into Game Pass, and it will be pretty exciting for a lot of people. There's also an update here for Forza Motorsport. So they say there are some important changes coming to the car progression in Update 6. 1, all car parts for every car will be unlocked at car level 1. And 2, car points will be acquirable using in-game credits. And then you can check their blog post for more information, but that's just a quick update to that game. All right, so we have a massive deal here to talk about that happened at the end of the business day, you could say yesterday, and that is that Disney is investing $1.5 billion into Epic to create a persistent universe tied to Fortnite. So they say here that in addition to being a world-class games experience and interoperating with Fortnite, the new persistent universe will offer a multitude of opportunities for consumers to play, watch, shop, and engage with content, characters, and stories from Disney, Pixar, Marvel, Star Wars, Avatar, and more. And players, gamers, and fans will be able to create their own stories and experiences, express their fandom in a distinctly Disney way. And
None of these things matter if they keep letting the customers down. And none of these things matter because they always making promises. All of the people who want to get involved in gaming, child, they all make promises.
With Epic Games, with Unreal Engine.
Don't they know that?
IPs and entertainment to create expansive and open games and entertainment universes, I guess what they are calling it. So it says here as well, this sounds a lot like Epic's recent collaboration with Lego in 2022. Epic received a $2 billion investment, which was split between Sony and Kibbe, an investment company helmed by the family behind Lego. I don't know if I said the name right, which resulted in the launch of the survival game Lego Fortnite earlier this year, and that launch was part of a new era for Fortnite as Epic made a major push to expand beyond the game's battle royale roots, turning it into a platform for other kinds of games and experience. So they're obviously trying to expand Fortnite, the brand, out to more areas to get a broader range of people jumping into it, whether they're big into the game itself or if they're more into like the metaverse style of stuff. I mean, we're looking just at a single game like Fortnite, a single company here like Epic. Epic is massive, but like a single IP going together with Disney and trying different ways to reach more customers. This is happening everywhere, and this is Disney's biggest entry into the world of video games. And again, this is what we talked about maybe last year or the year before or whatever, when we were talking about the fact that the rivals of gaming right now is not just Xbox and PlayStation. It's Xbox, PlayStation, then it's all these other massive companies, these huge players that want to get in and have a piece of that pie. It says here, this marks Disney's biggest entry ever into the world of game and offers significant opportunities for growth and expansion. And they say, we can't wait for the fans to experience the Disney stories and worlds they love in groundbreaking new ways. And we're collaborating on an entirely new built to
Just
build
waiting for you to cross my path.
Ecosystem. That's the key word, ecosystem, because we always talk about that with Xbox's ecosystem, PlayStation's ecosystem. That will bring together the Disney and Fortnite communities. It's all about the ecosystem in gaming. And those are statements from Bob Iger, from the Disney CEO, and Tim Sweeney, the Epic boss. So this is huge, a big deal. We'll see what this turns into in terms of another gaming ecosystem with a mix of Disney and Epic. Okay, to end off, we'll talk about two things here that are pretty interesting. First of all, Nintendo. Nintendo had their earnings report, their financial results, their briefing on Wednesday, and they give us some more information about the future of the Nintendo Switch. So it says here, during a Q&A session following Nintendo's financial results briefing on Wednesday, the company was asked what risks it especially is mindful of as it looks to build on the success of its dedicated gaming platform and its expanding IP business. And this is what they say. We approach our business every day with a profound sense of urgency. The generational transition of platforms in the dedicated gaming console business is never easy. We have experienced significant challenges following successful platforms multiple times, so we never consider our current situation to be fully secure. Furthermore, as you pointed out, our business is always exposed to great competition from a broader entertainment perspective. Not only video games, but also various forms of leisure are competitors in this industry. In this environment, there's an increasing need, more than ever before, to continue offering unique propositions to become a brand that customers choose. To continue offering innovative entertainment that can be enjoyed by our customers worldwide, we believe that continuing with our integrated hardware, software, dedicated gaming console business is the best strategy at this point. As such, we are advancing various research and development efforts. Since our products are not daily necessities, if they are not interesting, we quickly lose people's attention. Therefore, it's crucial to continue efforts to make Nintendo feel close, even outside of the dedicated gaming console, increase customer who support Nintendo IP over the long term and maintain connections with our customers. So interesting stuff there. I mean, nothing very surprising. Clearly, Nintendo has to have that urgency. We've seen what happened with the Nintendo Wii, where they were the best-selling console, then they go to the Wii U and they sold 13 million units. And now they're back to being the best-selling console, on the verge of passing the PS2 for being the greatest-selling console of all time. So they're going to continue with the strategy. They're probably not going to go too much off course of what they currently have with the Switch, as we've seen all the rumors, just an upgraded Nintendo Switch, more powerful, probably some additional features in that. They're going to most likely let you bring over all of your physical games, digital library, everything that you've purchased on the Switch, because they would not want to alienate 140, 50, whatever they're going to end up being million units of players on the Nintendo Switch. So all of that, I think, is going to be a very safe bet going forward for what the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be. But they do also say something here, or two things here that I think is actually very interesting. They talk about the integrated hardware, software, dedicated gaming console business. So they are sticking with what
this is informative
and is closed ecosystem, hardware, which is the console, and then putting exclusives on the platform. And I'm sure people seeing this who are Xbox fans are reading this and saying, well, look, why doesn't Xbox just follow Nintendo and do what they do? Well, the biggest thing here that differentiates Nintendo from Xbox and PlayStation is the amount of money they make off of their platform, the amount of money they make off their hardware, the actual attachment rate of their first-party games to their console itself, like over 50% compared to like 10 to 15% on PlayStation, and similar probably with Xbox. And on top of that, it's significantly less costly to develop their games. They're not spending hundreds of millions of dollars in the development of these games like we are seeing here from some of the leaks, some of the numbers that came out. Specifically, you think about Spider-Man, where the leak from Insomniac was like $300 million to develop that game. So their profit margins are the best in the industry, at least compared to the big three, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. So they have a completely different way that they can go about with their strategy. But they do also mention something here that even they are focusing on as the whole industry is shifting towards this, and is the continued efforts to make sure that they don't lose people's attention.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at these things here.
Away from just having the dedicated gaming console and being able to get people to increase their support for Nintendo stuff in other ways over the long term. And that's essentially telling us that they're going to have people invested, have people connected to whoever their next platform is, more so than just being on the Switch. So we will see what that means. We don't know if that's something cloud-based. We don't know, because they've had games where you can actually play on the cloud on their platform itself. where you like Resident Evil, they had a cloud version of that game on the Nintendo Switch. So lots of stuff here to look forward to when it does come to Nintendo, and I'm excited to see when the Switch 2 gets announced. I'll definitely be tracking that and talking about it. All right, and then jumping over here, we got to talk about Helldivers 2, because I think this is a very big success story for PlayStation, and I think it will accelerate their plans of releasing their games day and date onto PC at the same time as PC.
I mean, how many cows can I slay? I try to use my bow and arrow,
and they'll start doing it far more often. They'll start doing it with their in-house.
Not doing that much damage.
They were doing it here with their.
But it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
But they did fund this game
after this guy.
It's also exclusive on the PlayStation 5, and that is Helldivers.
Y'all probably can't hear me. I said I was gonna end the stream after this guy, cause I'm just laying these cows, child. Gotta skill up before I can get the ball. So what happened today? Where I got this outfit from? A guy at the exchange sold it to me. Look at it. Pretty dope, right? I was asking for him for help on, you know, where do I skill and how to skill. And he was like, you know, go to the cows or whatever. And then he sold me this when he saw I was really confused. So I guess I can use this out. Actually, you know what? Before I get off. No, I'm not up there yet. I'm not high enough. I'm not up there yet. Let me see. Skills over here. No, I don't know. I'm not up there yet, and I'm not. I don't want to be afraid of dying, but I'm just too new. I don't know what that means for me playing games. Like, is there a thing like if you die later on? You died to me. Yeah, I don't know. But let me think about it while this guy finishes up. Oh, he's done. Wait. There's a lot. I mean, I could do this Xbox stuff all day. There's a lot of new videos. Somebody's asking whether Xbox games will play better on PS5 and all this other stuff. Xbox going full third party. There's a rant. We're not going to listen to that. The end of Xbox here from Maddie Plays. Fanboys betrayed. Yes! That's how I feel. Betrayed. I mean, not me personally, but Xbox. So this is from, oh no, it's Alex. Hopefully he's not, you know, I'm so sick of these damn gaming content creator troll. They're just trolls, right? They just troll. Hopefully he's not one of them. Anyway, we have more cows to slay. You there. This cow's name is Atheatus. Come back.
Desperation Xbox fanboy.
Oh my God, not this guy. Not this guy. Come on, girl.
A long time to cultivate this because things have been.
Yeah, there it is, baby. One more cow down.
So rapidly with this entire storyline that's been going on, but of course we finally have it in its pure, desperate state of all time. Xbox fanboys coping and sneaking about the possibility of their games going to other platforms. Now, if you are a fan of this channel, you know that this is a PC-centric gaming channel, and you feel, just like I do, that exclusives should not be a thing. Every plastic box should have every game available to them, and the consumer should determine what is best for them as the most pro-consumer stance.
However, though, watching this entire thing fall apart in front of everyone has been one of the most iconic and funny things actually
It's
happened.
not fucking funny.
These rumors, and they are rumors as of right now, but apparently on Monday we're going to find out more, thanks to Philly Spence, of what the actual plan is going to be. All of these rumors have caused quite a bit of a stir, a kerfuffle, if you will, about the Xbox fan base and what they decide and what they feel is going to be best for them. And the crazier part is there has been no communication from Xbox until recently
Garbage.
about what's been actually happening after everything's been just basically leaked. Starfield going on PlayStation,
Cha.
Indiana Jones going on PlayStation.
Oh my God.
Hi-Fi Rush, Sea of Thieves, all these games, basically everything going to PlayStation instead of just staying on Xbox and their ecosystem. Now you can have your arguments about whether or not you feel it's going to be the right thing or the wrong thing. However, though, the reaction to this has really been the more, shall we say, piece de resistance of what's going on with the Xbox brethren. What's even funnier, though, is,
I don't think it's funny. Here's the thing about being lame, right? For years and years, people make fun of Xbox. People who support the console for years and years, right? And to not be ahead of the conversation and waiting for things to go down to laugh at people's pain, that makes you lame. And even just the conjecture, it's been the funniest thing ever without any laughs and stuff. You know, it's like, you're lame. And
let's see
late.
what he had to say. Phil Spencer tweets out, "We're listening and we hear you. We've been planning a business update event for next week
But he's been saying that for 4 years. That's my fucking problem.
of Xbox. Stay tuned."
We? Who's we? There is no we.
Now, I don't know about you, but every time I hear the words, "we're listening and we hear you," it means we're not listening and we're just going to go ahead and say those things. I really have no idea what Xbox is going to plan. If they're going to go forward with this and move through going to make everything third party, or if this could just in fact be an entire restructuring of how Game Pass is actually provided. They may separate things into tiers, and first party day and date, like things from ABK or Bethesda, may in fact not go on Game Pass day one, and you may have to buy those games $70 flat out front because of sales figures. So I really don't know where it's going to go. What would be funnier, though, for me, is if really they just said, we're going to put cloud gaming on the PlayStation and Switch, and then everybody freaks out and loses their mind and they get to make all kinds of content. But either way, though, during this entire kerfuffle happening, it turns out Phil Spencer was, in fact, working very hard playing Diablo 4 on a Sunday night.
Was he?
Phil, please, look, listen. I get it, right? Diablo 4 is a really good casual ARPG.
What kind of glitchonomics
This
is
season
this?
is not where it's at, my boy. Get some work together. Look, if you want to hire somebody who has some action RPG experience who could probably fix this game, I'm your guy. Trust, okay?
That's not true
I got
because
about
people
1,000
don't like
hours of
you.
Path of Exile. We can figure something out. How
People
to make
do not
E4
like.
a much better game. Now,
Let me
it's
tell you
only-
something. When it comes to the shilling, people don't like shills and egos and people who misguide them. It's like being an aunt. The children rather go to the mean aunt's house because at least they'll know they'll be fed and bathed and cared for. And then the fun auntie is always just temporary because you always feel like you're suspended in air. You don't feel cared for and you don't feel safe and tucked. Get what I'm saying? At least the mean auntie, she lets you have all the normal fun that everybody has. You just might have to come in earlier, but she know how to cook. So you like going on over there. And while everybody else in the family feels like the children don't want to be around the mean auntie, well, they always prove them wrong. Because that's who they always want to go be babysat by.
There's nothing better than getting yourself a brand new gaming PC, playing every single game from every single publisher at blistering fast frame rates, at the best graphical settings you could possibly have, all at the same time while not paying for online, using any possible input control that you want, and having the benefit of having a full multimedia studio.
Chop them down like a tree, girl.
Content creation is streaming. Now, if that hasn't sold you already, why not take a word about a great leader?
I kill another
Runescape.
cow,
If
she.
you look
Go
at
get this
this
one.
It's not a fucking dick. It's just a hammer. It's like Thor's hammer upside down. It has nothing to do with a dick.
Well,
There's never like you. If you want this to be a dick,
no,
you can make it a dick.
no,
But you have to try.
absolutely
to make
not. No, because if the shoe was on the other foot, and Asmon Gold saw somebody else's guild that had 2 balls at the bottom and a schlong at the top, he would make fun and say that, wow, your logo or your guild, whatever, looks like a penis. So it do look like a penis. It looked like a rocket ship about to take off. That's what your guild shield looks like.
Because the desperation from Xbox fanboys truly is amazing. Big Boss 69, nice, says, I am furious to hear Xbox has gone third party. In frustration, I ended up smashing my Xbox Series X. Not the reaction I'm proud of, but it's tough seeing a brand I loved make such a drastic change. Hashtag Xbox. Big Boss 69, look, I gotta break it to you down right here. You are a fake, you are a fraud, and you are in fact a phony.
So
sir.
are you.
Prepare to get
I've
nothing
seen the tape,
but absolutely exposed. You see how did I know this well? I did a little bit of my own Batman breakdown research and did a little reverse Google image search on the photo that you put about you smashing.
This guy is fake too. He's a fraud too. I've seen the tapes. I've seen the way the undercurrent of the core gaming community talks about this guy. I've seen them break down his videos. And if YouTube University was a thing, this guy is a hypocrite.
And I think that was also debunked as well. Just like the other guys who were trying to burn their PS4s with a match, trying to say that it was exploding on that end. My friend, my boy, my dude, you couldn't even do the bare minimum and place your Xbox Series X into a clean trash can on top of clean plastic bottles and then say, I'm throwing this away, I don't need it anymore. Instead, you're going to do this. You couldn't even take the actual effort to do the right thing in the first place. But no, we had to go ahead and do the most lowbrow bait possible. Next time, try it for yourself. And in the meantime, I hope you enjoy this little game.
Oh my gosh, what is that?
Exposed.
Around him. Is this cow gonna be my demise?
You're exposed. You're exposed. You are exposed. Exposed.
Young Kiryu says, and it's done. Bye-bye, Series X. They don't accept the storage device at GameStop, so I have a literal paperweight now. But I got UFC 5 for my PS5 and $300 worth of Steam cards. So long, Xbox. It was a good run.
Read from sheets. I am Sofa King. We talk it. We talk it. Now repeat all very fast. Please.
Get away from me, little one. It's not safe for you here. Move. Move. This cow is going crazy.
Loses meaning.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to die. Oh gosh, I made it. Whoo! Oh my God, there's food and water and money here. Oh. Girl, leave that baby cow alone. Leave that cow alone, child. That's a baby. Come on, we got some money to collect. Take the coins. I'll take that. That's the first time I ever got loot. Money loot. I should go do something with all these things, right? Throw out the cape. Let's take a break from this right here and go sell this cow hide. Okay. What can we throw out? We can throw out these capes. No, don't wear the cape. Don't wear the cape. Throw the cape out. And take this off. Let's go stand up here and be majestic. Yes. As I stand out over here looking over the fields of ducks and the river waters below that flow. Hello? Come over here, sweetie. Over here. What about over here? Here you go. Yes, here. Perfect. Perfect. Beneath the river that my 12th removed cousin built for my 10th removed uncle. I stand here. Accomplished. I have moved my skill and abilities beyond my wildest imaginations. And I am proud. I am proud that I stuck it through. I have slain many cows. Yes. And me, Plush, as I stand before you today, I promise that I will get the ball for the boy. Even if I have to slay the witch, it shall be done. Girl, thank you. Yes. Just as sure those ducks swim in the rivers below, I too shall swim in the cloud of glory when I finally get the ball for the boy. And so now, okay, I lost my loop. So it's okay. And so now, I shall change out. Wait a minute. Yes, out of my clothing. Yes. And I shall go. Oh, yes, I will go. I will go to the witch's lair. Yes. And this girl, take off. How do you get rid of this? How do I take off this damn thing here? What? How? You can't even click on it. Yes. No. No, no, no. Okay. What? I will go and test out my newfound skill against the chicken that slayed me before. This time, I shall not die by the hands. Hi, Ducky. Hey. Hi there. You're so cute. I shall not be slain by mere poultry again and be made the laughing stock of, what was that place called again with a damn Taverley. I have leveled up myself. I have done the work. And from there, I promise that I shall not die. Goodbye, Cowfield, for now. We shall meet again. Where that damn witch house at? Over here. I'm gonna travel that far. We're gonna travel.
You You had Jeff Keighley talking to you about exclusives and Xbox. If you don't get some sort of brand deal, if you don't go and secure the bag off of this, my boy, you are, I don't know what to tell you. You need a manager ASAP. You need somebody to hire you immediately and figure out what to do, because I don't know how you got lightning in a bottle that fucking fast, this fucking quick by being an Xbox fanboy. I don't know if I should be saddened or impressed, or probably both at the same time. But really, this has been the most insane thing to happen in the last 48 hours, Tim. I don't know if this is salt, probably salt for me, because how the fuck do you get Jeff Keighley talking to you like, hey, bro, what's going on? Having a good time? Yeah, it's been... What the fuck is happening, bro?
Why are you walking,
you
girl?
don't get to play Xbox games on non-Xbox hardware?
You're hot, girl, ain't you? Look at her.
What am I doing wrong?
Look at her.
Marco Reyes says, game over at Xbox. You really fucked up.
Look. She's a hot girl, child. Oh, Meg the Stallion on them. Oh, but I'm a Nicki fan. But I'm just saying. Look. Ooh, she a stallion. Okay, let's go, girl. We almost there. Yeah, she. I'm walking to my destiny. And can't nobody tell me nothing about what I'm about to do. I know what I'm doing. I'm going to slay. Just like I'm slaying in this outfit. Where that little boy at? Where is he? I think he's over here. No, that's not him. Is that him over here? That's the witch. Here he is. Fear not, young man, for I am here. What are you and why are you following me? What in the world? Where is he? Is it this? Oh my goodness, that's not him. Okay, here he is over here. I'm just trying to take my screenshot, child. There you go, right there. Always crying. Wailing Harvey. I didn't get your ball back, but it's okay. We're going to get the ball back, and I promise you that. I'm going in there right now. I've leveled up my skill, and I promise you, I will get your ball. Okay, young man? Yes. Cry. Cry. It's in the shed in the garden. I know. I've been there. Stay here. Child, I need some cheese. I need all kind of shit. Where am I get some cheese from? Oh, in here. No. Inside the witch's mane. I'll be back, young man. Farewell. Look like some serious PvP. Take off this silly girl. How do I take this thing off of me? It looks like we're going to have to slay these things. That's the shed. No, I need the house. We're going to have to slay these things in a damn cape. Over here, girl. Over here. Let's listen to this hollering man.
Going to go into the garbage. Because if we're already playing Resident Evil 4,
It's not garbage anymore. It's garbage.
On this, even if it's 30 FPS, it's on this. You can kiss that console goodbye, my boy. The one thing I'll give Xbox, though, they're ahead of the curve on this one. But in reality, that's where the whole industry's going. And you,
He not lying.
keep making yourself look like a fool.
He didn't
If
lie.
nothing happens on Monday and everything is fine, these receipts stay up. When
Give
you
me the
come
key.
calling back if nothing happens,
Give me the key.
well, it's going to be a fun day for me. Kid Smooth tweets out, fucking Xbox. He also tweets out, and you journos stop reporting on this Xbox shit every other minute, fucking with our emotions. He then also tweets out, Microsoft needs to shift the fuck on out. He then also tweets out, yo, at Apple, at Meta, please buy Xbox from at Microsoft now. My boy, my dude, my guy, my confidant. Look, I've known you for a very long time.
Gotta take the
I told you from
cheese.
very
You
beginning,
gotta go down into the
stop
basement.
putting yourself and your identity behind a plastic box. It's never going to work out. I say this every single Thursday to all the PlayStation fanboys, and you guys laugh. But when the table turns, when the turn tables and it's back on you, all of a sudden, now it's a problem. No, dude, this should be a lesson to you directly. Stop fawning over these corporations. They only want your money.
Facts.
And they've gotten your money continuously because of this. And the crazier part is it's going to keep happening because
It's like, I get it that people want to be fans of things and stuff like that. And I get it that men have been emasculated. But to fangirl, the word was fangirl first. I don't know if y'all know. Because it's plausible. It's relatable. It's understandable that girls just want to have fun, Cyndi Lauper, Nicki Minaj. And the fact that, you know, they could be off kilt sometimes. But do they allow for, let's say, makeup industries to the point where they're willing to, I mean, as a man, gaming is a man. Where the hell is the magnet? Can I take this knife? About this book. Right, as a man, in general, as a dude, right? You can't just know when you're slobbing on a schlong. You gotta know. It's called self-awareness. Where is the magnet? There's a magnet in here. Somebody must have got it. But anyway, that's just I shouldn't have said it like that. But to the point of constantly and consistently allowing these people to take advantage of you and to fanboy is so not masculine. And they claim that men's masculinity been taken away from them. Has it, or are they giving it away?
for, but because he gets to play it on a box that has blue colors and not on the box that has green colors, I don't want to pay the service that's saving me $55 every time I don't have to buy a game. What is wrong with you guys, bro? This is what we're doing. This is how it is. You thought Xbox salt wasn't enough? You thought only PlayStation was asking to do for content? Look at the big brain on Brad. Look at this. What are we doing? We're sitting here canceling sub services and saving you money because somebody else gets to buy a game on a different box. And nobody complained about it when it came to PC. You guys didn't say a single thing for years, day and date on PC. But all of a sudden, it's on PlayStation. Oh, God, I'm going to cancel the service. I'm going to cancel the service.
Where is the magnet?
Literally,
Blocking
your entire
mechanism.
argument was we don't have to pay $70. You cancel the service, guess what you're paying? $70.
Exactly.
Magomed Anabamadov says, I've actually practiced that for quite some time. Very good tongue twister.
Everybody want to make fun of slavery until they realize they're working the same wages as the 18 and the 1700s, eh?
Back in, pull it back out, then go to your father, and then I do a little twirl, then counterclockwise, switch to clockwise, and then do a little twirl back while I'm inside, and then pull back out.
Ah,
Listen, they love when I share.
they are
Great.
literally
He says,
taking
just smashed my
advantage of
70-inch 4K TV in front of 30 guests because Xbox are losing their exclusives to PS5. My wife took our crying kids and said they're spending the night at a hotel. Microsoft have ruined my life and my family. I can't do this any longer. Goodbye. Yo, listen. 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 I know this is a PlayStation fanboy. This is also the same dude who like engagement farms talking shit about like Souls games, which Erica, the wife, has definitely fallen for the bait many a time. But this one, I had to put it in here because it was literally right under Phil Spencer's tweet. I really think this is your best work. I really.
Where's the magnet? I don't see any cabinets.
The part about like your kids going to a hotel. Perfection. Absolute perfection.
Enough with the chef's kiss, okay?
You know what, my boy? I give you 1 W. 1. You did it. You got a giggle out of me. So, ladies and gentlemen, look, like I say every single week, whether it's Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo, AMD, Nvidia, it doesn't matter. Never be a fanboy for a corporation because it will never benefit you in the long run.
And it's not manly.
About one thing, and that is your wallet. And if you
that's what's manly.
Your identity into a corporation, it's never going to pan out for you in the end because they will.
Wallet and money manly, fanboy not manly, because it matters your experience. Your experience is what matters. Nothing else. Your life is what matters. Full of witchy goodness. Well, give me some of this witchy goodness, child. I'm examining the shelves. I'm examining the books. I'm examining everything, and I cannot find a magnet. And I know there's a magnet in here somewhere. I'm in the wrong place of the house, aren't I? What is that? What the hell is that? Is that what the magnet is? Through there? How do I get over that? There's not one. What are they talking? Is this English? The magnet is placed onto the back of a mouse. It is found in a cupboard in the basement of the witch's house. Cupboard? I didn't see anything in there. Search the cupboard. There we go. God damn, bro. Like literally, like seriously, like literally, I was in there. Up the stairs. Bait the mouse into the witch house, out of the witch house, round the corner, into the thing, and kill the chicken. All right, let's do it. Go here. Bait them. Bait them, don't beat them. Take the magnet. I forget how it works, but you do the thingamajigger here, and you put the cheese there. Oh, I ate the damn cheese. Child. Use the cheese on the mouse. Okay, you can only do one at a time. All right. Use cheese on mouse. Dora. Damn it. Damn, I missed it. Did I eat the cheese? I gave the mouse the cheese, and I have to get some more cheese. Did another cheese spawn? Take the cheese, use the magnet, give it to the mouse, round the garden, and into the damn back house back there. No. Stop playing. Quit playing. Quit playing. Use the magnet. I get the cheese. I don't know which one is first. I'm doing it wrong. I'm doing it wrong. Oh my gosh. Don't open the door. Go back. Oh my God, I'm through. I forgot I don't have to do it again. My bad. All right. Got to stay ducked off. Gotta stay ducked off. Oh my gosh, you're gonna see me. Oh, we made it, y'all. That was so easy. Last time I got stopped like 4 times. Where is she? Let's suit up. Go inside. And suit up in here where it's proper. Helmet. Check. Pant. Check. What's these boots here? Yeah, let's put those on. And I'm gonna get the gauntlet gloves. Got the helmet on. That's everything. Okay. Put the gauntlet gloves on. All right, here you go. Here's for all the marbles now. We beat this chicken's ass. Now, take the ball. Enemy spawn. Put the ball in your inventory, girl. Damn. Uh-oh, there go the chicken. My enemy. My number one enemy. Oh my God, I don't have any food. Oh my God. Oh my God, I don't have no food. Okay, the crayfish is cooked. What is this? I'm gonna have to eat chicken bait. Got some cheese. Kick him! Girl! Kill that chicken! Oh my God, I'm gonna die! Slash through him! Do the big one! Oh man! This is not... Oh, I got something down though. You guys, you know, I might die, but hit him again. How do I get my bar to go back up? Here? Life points boosted. No, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die right here in the corner, child. That's okay. It's okay. I'm not that upset. I am not. Because last time I didn't get anything done, child. That chicken just beat my butt. Anyway, so I'm a little proud. I just, you know, more time on the farm, wrestling with the cows and all that other stuff. I should be good. Let me empty my inventory here while I'm at the bank. Let's see here. What we gonna put away? Let's put all the bow and arrows away. All that can go. We just need space. I do need to go fishing. Next time I put on my, see, if I would have had my snow imp amulet on, that would have did. I know it would. Let me keep that. I know that would have did something. I just don't have nothing sacred. And actually, when I first set out, I wanted to go get some like magical skills in order to kill the chicken with. But you know what? Combat is okay. Oh, I have 2 of these. Leather gloves. One of them away. Oops. One leather glove. Don't need the books. Which book is this? This is very. I'll just take one. I don't know. I'll just be having stuff in inventory just in case. Move those out. Keep this. Keep that. Keep my clothes. Don't need this. Don't need the cowhide. I need to sell that. Where are my red boots? Oh, hell no. I need those. Where are my red boots? Oh, my God. I need a change. Let me in. Let me in. They're not going to let me in. Let me in.
Welcome to Warrior.
Hush. I already know what you're going to say. I am a warrior. Where can I go to change? Oh, I know where I can go. Here. Yeah, see? I can change over here. Yeah. All right, out of the clothes. I'm going to keep the gloves on. I mean, the gloves dope. And I lost my red boot. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. I lost my red boot. Oh my God. I gotta find them because otherwise this looks ridiculous. Oh my God. Oh my God. What is all of this, girl? Was that my original hair? I think so. There you go. That's better. And the hair. Yeah, see? Yeah, that's me. Oh, what? Shoes. Now my shoes match my hair. Brings the whole outfit together except for this thing here. This cape has to go. And from there, I shall dash it out of my inventory. I don't know how to take out. Let me see. How do you take off the cape? Great question, right? Is this the cursed cape of Falador? What is all this stuff? Filters. Well, that wasn't useful. How do you remove the... Oh, there it is. I'll keep the sword. I'll be back. Okay, that was the stream. I got to fight the chicken about... I died about 30% of the chicken bar dying, so I almost got through the chicken. So, of course, I'm going to have to continue skilling up in order to defeat, because the chicken at the witch's house transformed several times, like into all the way up until I think they say a 43 level like villain. But anyway, so yeah, I think I'm gonna keep the game going and go kill some more cows. So by the time I go live again, I'll be skilled up and we'll be right into the witch's house, child. Cause I gotta kill that. I gotta get the ball for the boy. Anyway, that's the video, and I'm Plush on Twitch. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.